Be back real soon. I'll be back real soon. Hey, Mikey XF23, Teresa, that secretary lady, Morgan, use them use. Please like, share, subscribe. If you got a community wall, please put it on there. We need to have a meeting in the ladies' room. Woo. On this Christmas night. Oh my goodness. Don't slap me. Because I'm not in the mood. In the ladies' room. Be back real soon. Hey, Octavia's from the ladies' room. Be back real soon. The ladies' room. Real soon. Hey, everybody. It is Let Me See Your Transcript. Your very favorite history teacher. And oh Lord, I needed a space and a place to come so we can talk in very calm tones about what has been going on in the sector the last 24 hours. Now, this is we're going to start out with my disclaimer. This video is protected by Section 107 of the U.S. Copyright Act of 1976, which allows for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commentary, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. There are two videos that we are going to be going over. One of them is come from the Sector's TV. I'll put the link in the chat. We'll be starting at the 1 minute and 54-minute mark because as you see on the thumbnail, let me put it back up, the thumbnail. Put the thumbnail back up. It all started because a friend of mine sent me, he was like, hey, you need to go check out the Sector's TV. Antonia, also known as Eyes, and Stargate basically had an argument. And I listened to it, and I chose my side. I'll tell you who I did. But then it spilled over today onto PhotonDNA's channel. And which ironically, I'm not subscribed to him, but it still came in my feed. So I went over, I saw some people that I know. And lo and behold, Stargate is up there talking about what happened on the Sector TV. Then later on, I see Sunbear goes up there. And, well, let me back up. I see Miss T. Pre go up there, and she's trying to reason with Star. Like, hey, Star, this is why some people are having an issue with you and what happened on D. Darrell's chat, a.k.a. the Sector TV, and you made it about yourself. But then Star is defending herself. Miss T. Pre is trying to reason with her. And then later on, here comes Isaac's cousin, Sunbear, comes up. And then Eyes comes up. And then it's like part 2 of their argument is starting. But at the same time, by the way, shout out to PhotonDNA because he was doing a really good job at probably being a lot more neutral than I would. Because I would have like muted some people and let the other people talk and listen. But he just let them all talk. But then after a while, it just got to be too much because we had new people show up. Someone who said they're not binary code, but who really is binary code, basically come up there to try to save Star. Because it ended up being a shouting match. Everybody's trying to talk over each other. And there were some very valid points that were being made by several different people. But I also feel like since PhotonDNA and not so binary code are trolls, it's getting lost when people like Sunbear and Eyes are trying to like actually have a legitimate, or Miss T. Pre actually have a legitimate conversation and actually are trying to like be serious. So it wasn't getting across. It was just like everybody was talking over each other. And then the last time I was over there, Conscious TV done went up there. We unlocked and went up there. They told Al to come back. And then someone, I guess AES was in the chat, maybe Rainbow Red. So it just be too confusing. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take this back to oh yeah, sometimes get carried away, did go up there too. And so you have all these different personalities, they're trying to talk, they're all having valid points, and it's just like, oh, my brain was starting to hurt a little bit. Okay, so what we're gonna do first, like I said, hey Clark, hey Teresa. She was making some very great points, Clark. She was making some excellent points. Ugh. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl, a mess. I was just, after a while, my head was turning like, it's so many people. You can have up to 10 people on the stream, but it was getting to be too much. So, like I said, this video is such about Section 107 of the U.S. Copyright Code. Let's go to the Sectors TV. And this is at the, I'm going to put the link in the chat. So y'all can go and watch it yourselves later. We go. And please hit the like button. Okay, here's the Sectors TV. Y'all please go and like, share, subscribe. And we're going to go to the, is it the Sectors TV? Sectors plural or just sector? We're going to go to the 1 minute. We're going to go to 1 minute and 53 minute mark, because that is when Stargate shows up. And basically the top of the conversation is, the title of his video was, hold on, let's go to Executives TV. Okay. The title of it, Do Unkept Women Deserve Protection? And it was colon roasting Carrie Ann. And so this is the Sexist TV. Him and Carrie Ann have history. They, their first interaction was not very good. They really don't like each other. Carrie Ann does a really great job of roasting him and getting him his feelings. And Carrie Ann, I think, cammed up on PhotonDNA, and she has like an afro. And I think Carrie Ann is cute. But he doesn't like her, so he's always finding a reason to roast her. And so he was saying, like, do I deserve protection, looking like that was on his thumbnail, which I think no matter what woman it is, and even though me and Carrie Ann have actually had disagreements, I do believe her and other women deserve protection. If she has not done anything illegally, unethically, or immorally, she deserves protection just like the rest of us. But also, we need to also hold each other accountable. And so he just doesn't like Carrie Ann. So he went on this whole big old thing about her. We Unlock was up there trying to defend her. He did a really good job. Thanks, We Unlock Nation. But then here comes Stargate. And the thing is, the whole question, remember with the question that he has on his video, does she deserve to be, protected looking like she was? And I'm thinking, like, yes, doesn't matter what she looks like. But this is the Sector TV. He does not like Carrie Ann. So I want y'all to hear when Stargate comes into the room, because Eyes is on the panel with We Unlock and D. Darrell. And so Eyes, for the most part, is defending Sometimes I Get Carried Away, also known as Carrie Ann, and saying that what D. Darrell is saying is in some ways sounds very negative, anti-woman, or maybe even anti-Black. and that, hey, you know, all women are deserving of protection. And she's like, hey, Carrie Ann is cute. Just because you don't like her, or don't like what she like, doesn't mean others don't. But for him, it's D Darrell. He does not like her. Hey, Catamount woman. So we're gonna go to the 1 minute and 3 minute mark when Carrie Ann. Okay, I'm trying to get to the part. Okay.
I did presentations on mental illness. I did presentations on
Hey, Darrell.
Looking like this. What's up?
Hey, so let me say this. Eyes, did you hear her talking about like not only me, but a lot of people yesterday in Photon's Live? So, like, did you ever get on the video and saying, Carrie Ann, would you please stop talking about people?
Because remember, Eyes is up there defending Carrie Ann, and she's saying that what Darrell is saying about her, she has a problem with. So Stargate is coming up here asking her, like, hey, Eyes, you're wanting D Darrell to not say certain things about Carrie Ann, but what about what Carrie Ann said in Photon yesterday? I don't know what she said in Photon yesterday. Yes, exactly, Clark. So let's go back to the
Eyes, do you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Oh, my bad. Hold on. I heard everything. But
so
I'm not done talking. You can wait. Thank you. I specifically came up here to talk to D Darrell because I know he's dragging. So I gotta come in just to, you know what I'm saying, find out, like, D Darrell, I know you dragging. But I feel like as a natural woman, I just want to make sure that as a Black woman, when it comes to being natural, you know what I'm saying, you kind of leave that out, because I don't think hair is a problem.
Are you done now? Are you done? Are you done talking?
No, because I could talk about you in your video, your hair too. So what did you say?
So why you didn't?
Okay, so you remember Stargate did that video parodying, or I guess it was a diss song to Carrie Ann, and she wore a very natural looking hairstyle. Okay.
About look, because I don't need
Hey, Swaddle Shadow.
So why you didn't go up there and say, Carrie Ann, why don't you quit dragging people?
Because I came up there to say hi to her. That's what I
So now you're telling, so you have this issue where you want to tell people to stop talking about somebody who talks about other people.
And you came up here to say what? What did you say?
I'm saying what I said.
Okay, then drop off. I can talk about you.
You drop the fuck off.
No,
you drop off. You bye.
You
bye, bitch.
Ladies.
Raggedy as hell. The fuck you mean?
Ladies, be nice. Be nice. Be nice.
So like I said.
She's a butch. You're a fucking butch. Get the fuck on something.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm not leaving.
Where'd that come from?
She's a butch. She's a butch.
Because you know what? Let me make a suggestion. Let me try to translate. Eyes is upset. Eyes is upset that I'm called.
Yo.
So why did you come for me? Why did you come for me? Why did you come for me? Why did you?
Right, this is where they will love sexy toy lady.
What the fuck you doing?
You came for me.
Step off. You get the fuck off.
And see, this is the issue that Stargate was talking about in PhotonDNA's chat about an hour ago. She keeps saying that, I went up there to ask a question. It was questioning her, why should she call out something get carried away for what she said in this sector? But then eyes came for me. And I put in the chat, which Stargate got upset with. And I said, but you say eyes came for you, but you put yourself in a position to become poor. Because the topic was, do unkept women deserve protection, roasting Carrie Ann? And we all know that Stargate and Carrie Ann don't get along. So what was the whole point of Stargate coming up there? Let's talk about Carrie Ann, right? Eyes was already there first, defending her. Stargate comes up there and starts asking the question. And then basically Eyes was like, well, why are you questioning me about whatever about Carrie Ann. I went up there to talk with her, and over here I'm just shooting the breeze or whatever with D. Durrell. You don't care, you know. And so it went back and forth, and she was like, "Why are you coming for me?" But I'm just like, you put yourself in a position to become for. You came, you wasn't called. So, and I think that's what she wasn't prepared for. She wasn't prepared for the clap back. I think she thought because, hey, this is D-Rail, we get along right now, and so I'm going to be able to come up here and say anything I want to, like she does when she's on CoFem HQ or when she's on Binary Code. That's just my opinion. Or when she's on, you know, other channels that they can let her talk the way she wants to. But Eyes was not having that, and she came for the clap. She came for the clap back. So let's do the next part.
So listen, Darrell, we on lock. So Darrell, we on lock. What's going on is that when I call the females out on their bullshit, they like, that's when they turn on me. That's when they turn on me. I call them out on their bullshit and they turn on me. That's what happens.
Okay, and this is the thing that she just said. She just said, Star just said the same thing in PhotonDNA within the last 30 minutes. Because sometimes I get carried away. Well, actually, Miss T. Pre was trying to talk to Star. I was like, hey, Star, they were having this conversation about unkept women, and the subject was Carrie Ann, but you came up there, interjected yourself, and made the conversation about you. See, you centered yourself in this conversation. And it was about Carrie Ann. And you said, you asked Eyes, how come you didn't do something about Carrie Ann? And she said, because I don't have a problem with Carrie Ann. When I talked to her the other day, I guess went on the panel, she didn't question Carrie Ann about whatever they were talking about. But Stargate felt she did. And so when she talked about people in the sector, and then I was like, but who are you to question me about that? And now Star has turned it back on her and now has claimed the victim position. Oh, the women come after me because I call them out on their bullshit. Well, the same thing that T Pre, something get carried away, and Brown Sugar Baby was just trying to tell Star a minute ago, Star, you do the same thing that you're accusing Carrie Ann of doing. Because she was talking about, oh, Carrie Ann is over here cursing folks out, saying fuck you to the sector. She did it on my live. I disagree with her about that. It is what it is. But guess what? Star did the same thing like 2 weeks ago. I was on Max V's live. He was playing an audio either from Binary Code or CoFem HQ, and Star cursed me out, Cutie One, I think Brown Sugar Baby, and several other women. And I didn't even know what I had did to Star. And I was like, why is my name being called? Like, what did I do? Right? And so I feel like it's for someone whose friend keeps calling us the hypocrisy sector. I'm just like, you and her are like the leaders of the hypocrisy sector. As far as this situation goes, I feel like her and Carrie Ann are two sides of the same coin. They like to say whatever they want to say, but when they get the clap back, they don't like it. And they don't always handle it well. And just like we saw tonight, guess who ran up there to save her? Binary Code. And he starts attacking and trolling Sunbear and Eyes and Miss T. Pre. And Miss T. Pre was giving her words of wisdom. She was basically telling her that. Yeah, she does the same thing. She did the same thing to Fraud and Charlatan. She did the thing to Spot him, Shot him. She did the same. Stargate did the same thing to Nikki. Nikki was talking about, was it a Remix Channel or Slander God? And she was like, oh, I think y'all need to stop looking down on people who have higher degrees. And if y'all have a problem, they can come up here. So no one else came up there. Nikki leaves, and here comes Stargate. And I'm like, where did Stargate come from? And it's like, oh, I wanted to talk to Nikki because I guess she left. She don't want to talk to me, but she wasn't prepared. Nikki came back up there. Because the thing was, it was a general statement to everyone, but she made it about her. And I noticed that Stargate has been doing that since Thanksgiving. So I don't know if it's because of the holidays. I don't know if she has to work more, can't spend too much time with family, can't go to her therapist. Is she in a state of depression and she's acting out with us? But yeah, it's like she has engaged in several different arguments with women, mostly women, online or with men who I guess don't treat her like Binary Code or D Darrell or the Al Show. And then surprising to me, she's up there talking about giving criticism to Eyes of Sunbear about having a women protection at work. And then she brought up the manosphere. I was like, oh Lord, I was so confused. So hey HM, Miss T, pretty glad to see you. Who else is in here? Clark, Shakim Ra, exclusives. And here's my other partner in crime, Vita V. I love you, Vita V.
Yes. Oh, hey, Merry Christmas to y'all folks. How y'all doing?
Hey, Vita V. So happy for you to be here.
Well, I was, I thought I had a good,
Hey,
decent
stop
day.
playing with me. Hey, Pro Playing Oakland. Please hit the like button, y'all.
Considering it's always this rough this time of year, considering I had a rough year this year. So
Yeah.
it's been a rough year this year. And I thought I'd hop online and mind my good business, but apparently I don't know. Just
Girl, so much been happening in the last 24 hours.
girl, I thought I was minding my own business and
Yes.
people were messing with me in the chat and I'm trying to figure out why. It's not even people. It's why is binary messing with me in the chat, yo? Like
He's been doing that. He was messing with me and other people too. He's
yeah,
trolling. And we know
yeah,
he's trolling. And I
yeah.
don't
And
know why he keeps doing this. Like
I'm
we know
I'm
you're
gonna
trolling, sir.
I'm gonna need him to pop up sometime tonight because I have questions, sir. Why are you fooling with me right now? I just I leave people alone. I do. I
You
leave
do, you
folks
do.
alone unless you were bully or you say my name and you try to come for me. But then
Right,
as I'm minding my own good ass business, I am
right.
sitting up in here in the chat. I enjoying the DNA's live and the
Mm-hmm.
fuckery that's going on stage. Yes, I will be cutting, so you might have to edit this later. So
Oh no, I'm not gonna edit. The only thing I'm gonna edit out is, hey girl, hold on. I thought I sent you the link. Hold on. Keep
I said,
talking.
yes,
Keep talking.
okay. So I'm minding my business, and if you ever go back to the timeline and look at this like 7:39 mark, I am in there in the chat. I'm minding my business, and Binary decides to want to make a slide ass comment at me, and I'm like, okay, the shade today. Are you trying to say something? And I'm just like, I'm minding my business, and sir, what is your motherfucking problem, bitch?
Nikki, I sent you the link in the text.
I want to
You don't see
know
it?
what the fuck is your problem, sir? Do you
Mm-hmm.
have a problem? Because it seems to me that you have a problem with V, and I'm trying to figure out what your malfunction is. So since you're over on DNA, he's finna end this live.
Hey, T
Please
Nurse
bring your
T.
monkey ass on over here because I want to know why your monkey
Well,
ass is over here
okay,
trying
but
to shade
can the
me.
women talk first? Because
Oh,
we
they
having a
can
meet.
definitely talk. I want them to have a field day. I just want him to know his attendance is required this evening.
Okay. Just letting you know though, I did block him from over here.
Oh,
So
really? That's okay.
unless
I
he
can go
comes
live
over
on my
here.
own.
Oh, please drop
He,
it here. Okay, all
you
right.
know, yeah, he can come over as not so binary. He can come over as anybody. He has Wesley Little, binary, sanary, all the naries, ordinary, stupidary, whatever the fuck nary he want to come with. He can bring his ass on whatever page he wants to. Because, sir, your attendance you have been summoned, sir. Because I
You
want
have
to know
been
what the
someone
fuck
to the
is your
principal's office.
problem. You've been summoned, sir. I want to
It,
know what the fuck your problem is with me, sir. You got something to say? Now is the time before the end of the year to get this motherfucking shit off your goddamn chest. Because I want you to be free next year when you go into the new year. I don't want you holding nothing against me. I want to get this straight tonight.
mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I want you to have I'm going to shut up and everything. I'm going to pipe in there, but I'm going to shut up. Go ahead,
Oh,
girl.
T Nurse TV, can you email me? Because I forgot. I'm so sorry. I need to do that for you. Yeah, I should. It's 24 in the chat, 16 likes. Please hit the like button. Okay, here goes. Hey, Nikki!
What's good,
Hey,
people?
sis.
What's up, V to V?
Hey, Nikki Proctor. Dr. Nikki Proctor one. Are you being solid? Are you solid?
You said, am I being silent?
Are you solid? Solid.
Oh, you already know that. Like that goes without question.
Okay, because somebody tried to say that someone else was solid earlier, and I was like, they must still be hurt
Somebody else
because
can
they.
be solid. They just can't be me.
Oh, okay. They can be solid. They can't be you. Okay.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind sharing it. Like solid is something you should aspire to be.
Okay.
Because there's too many people who not solid. But speaking of
Mm-hmm.
solid people, I do have
Mm-hmm.
to shout out Miss T Prizzle up in this bizzle.
Yes. Free.
Just because I also got to shout out Clark because she's always laughing at me because she
Hey,
already know
Clark.
what it is. Clark, boo. You already know. So couple things. I definitely wanted to co-sign to what V to V is saying. But T Pre hit on a lot of points
Yes.
that are definitely, relative, relevant, and it just really, really okay. So let me back all the way up. First of all, I'm not arguing with Stargate because there are not enough hours in a day.
It's not.
And it's not even worth it. I'm not even invested in it. Again, I don't understand why Binary has my name all on his mouth like liquor. I don't get it. Again, keep bringing up the good doctor and me giving him money. It's like, nigga, you're not getting the money. I don't owe you because you have not provided a service where we had a contract saying I will pay you for services rendered.
Right.
I was going to make a donation, but just like people were making donations or said they would to Umar and changed their mind because of his fuckery, I did the same thing. Because unlike Star, I don't have a man's hands up my ass like I'm a ventriloquist doll.
Oh,
I think for myself, which is why this bitch is solid.
Solid as a rock.
Okay. So, he really needs to quit that. These psychological games that he likes to play. It's like, nigga, first of all, you can't outthink me. So mentioning my name everywhere you go, you really do sound like a bitch. And why are you getting in the middle of women arguing? I have no idea. So you must have missed that lesson from your daddy.
Where did Vita V go?
Hold on. For some reason I can't really hear. Say it again.
Oh, I was trying to figure out where Vita V go. I think she's gonna come back.
I'm sorry. For some reason you sound a little funny on my end.
Oh, really?
But at any rate, and it's like I'm trying to refrain from giving him that V to V special, but it's like, little boy, you are worrisome as fuck and annoying. So I don't know how the people that he lives with stands it in the same house with him. And you spend a whole lot of time online. I don't understand. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you great.
Okay, where did V to V go?
I don't know. I know she said she was hearing some static. Hey, the good guys, thank you for the $4.99. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so it's like I don't understand. And it's like, why is it that when Star is in a intense battle verbally with other people, that Binary has to come up and run interference? Like, nigga, you don't think we see what you doing?
Right.
And it's like, no, Star, be quiet, Star. Go ahead and talk, Star. Who's doing this, Star? It's like, nigga, shut the fuck up and get off the panel. You bitch. So those are just a few things I wanted to say, because that shit gave me a motherfucking headache.
Yeah, my head was starting to hurt. I said, I have to go somewhere. a little quieter, but I still want to talk about it because I think it needs to be talked about. And I'm just like, it's too many people on the panel. They're all talking.
Again, Miss T Pre gets the damn patience award because I don't know how she did it. Like, girl, you showed me another side of you tonight. Like, I don't. Ooh.
She's like, Star, I'm talking. Let me finish.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Ooh. Like, woo, Lord, like God ain't through with me yet, and I'm so glad because woo, I can't do that with grown people, especially with somebody in their 40s acting like they're 10 damn years old. My grandson, who is 7, is more mature than that. And it's frustrating. It's just like, dude, nobody has time for your bullshit. Or why don't you just relegate it to your own funky ass channel?
Right.
Hold on a second. Whoever this,
we got a
troll in the chat.
Oh, I got it.
Okay. So, you know, again, T-Pre, again. Next time you go live, I got a nice super chat for you. And I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. You can even be talking about me. I'm going to send you a nice super chat for your performance today because, God damn it, you earned it.
Nappy Yankee, you left, and when it had your live, more stuff happened after you left. Whew. I
mean, you're talking about turning into a damn shit show. And it's like, one of the things that I was talking about earlier when I jumped on the panel with her is, you know, this whole thing of men need to handle men's shit and women, we can work out our differences. We don't need you interfering, nor do we need you mediating it. When women say or talk about protection, we're talking about protection from other men, not from other women. Like a man has no business doing what the fuck binary is doing. So now you're making it so that every time Star goes on a panel, it's always going to be a 2-on-1.
Right.
Because by herself, she can't do it. And I don't give a fuck what nobody says. By herself, she can't do it. Nobody has time for this. I know I am, but what are you? I know I am, but what are you? Nobody's going to do that shit. No adult, working adult is going to go back and forth with somebody for 20 fucking hours.
Nappy
you know how
Yankee,
much money I can make in 20 hours?
This happened in the last hour, Nappy Yankee. You were live on your own channel. So first, Sun Bear went up there. Then Eyes went up there. Then Carrie Ann went up there. Miss T-Pre was trying to talk to Star. Then Sun Bear went up there. Then Eyes went up there. Then Carrie Ann went up there. And then I think the last I saw, I think Brown Sugar Baby went up there trying to talk to her.
Defraud and take you some aspirin before you go back and watch it. It's a fucking headache.
Yeah,
like it gave me
I have a headache now. I really do. I had to start a whole nod so I could talk to people one-on-one because they had to have a conversation.
But I was like, God.
But there are people who were making sense. Miss T-Pre was making sense. Eyes was making sense. Carrie Ann was making sense. She's like, how you over here being mad at me about cussing folks out and you was cussing folks out? Because she was.
But hold on a second. Let me give T-Pre her props again. Cause bitch, I need to go get a t-shirt with T-Pre is a fucking bomb on it. Because I'm telling you, I don't have it in me. I don't have it in me. I don't have it in me. I didn't take a class on that shit. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't part of my dissertation. I don't have it in me. God damn it. Like, woo, girl, no.
And FYI, this is where it started, y'all, from yesterday. I put the look at the link, the Sector TV. That's where it started yesterday at the 1 hour and 53-minute mark. That's where it started yesterday. It spilled over to PhotonDNA today. And I think I came in, I want to say he had been on an hour, maybe? It was like 7. No, I want to say, because Leonard Honor was on. About 6:30. I think maybe about 6:30. And about 7 o'clock, I think that's when Miss T-Pre went up there.
It's like T-Pre said, why is it that everything that's said in the universe, in this sector universe, is always about her? It's like, bitch, really?
And then she said it yesterday on the TV channel, and she said it again on Photon. She was like, "Oh, you women, every time I call out y'all behavior, y'all always come after me." And I'm thinking, like, when was the last time a whole bunch of women came after her? And I'm thinking, like, you had 4 different arguments with women in the last month or last 2 weeks, because you started it. But she keeps saying, like, no, I started it. But you went up there to start it. I don't understand. Remember when you were on, was it Remix or was it Slander God? When you went up there, Nikki, and you said, hey, I'm tired of y'all putting down people with degrees. And if you got a problem with it, you can come up here and we can talk about it.
Fucking body. Cause
yes, you said everybody, right? Everybody.
But wait a minute, it just so happened that at the time people were talking about D. Durrell's degrees, and I was just like, y'all need to stop talking or trying to put down people who had the discipline to finish advanced degrees, because that is not an easy feat. It's not. Right. It's not okay. I don't give a shit what D. Durrell does. His ethics and his moral compass, he has to take that up with God. But I'm not going to comfort that man's credentials. Just like, he'll tell me quickly, I don't really like some of the people you roll with. Well, what the fuck does, it don't have nothing to do with, him acknowledging that I have a terminal degree and understanding the work that goes into that. That man has never disrespected me, well, period. But he's never disrespected my credentials.
Yeah, he hasn't.
And again, for people who actually go to school and finish, or people who go get a certification and finish, or what have you, there's a certain level of reverence for the discipline it takes. Now, I remember somebody, and I'm not going to say her name, said something like, you don't have to be smart to finish school. No, you don't, but you have to have discipline.
Right.
Just like it takes discipline to get monetized in 3 months. That stuff takes discipline. Look at how sporadic some people are with when they go live or when they post stuff. We don't know when the fuck people gonna do whatever they do. Because for some people, this doesn't make them money, so they're not as dedicated to it.
Right.
And I'm tired of people saying, well, college ain't for everyone. It's for everyone who wants it.
Right. And there are people who don't have degrees.
Just because the only people who say college ain't for everyone are the motherfuckers who don't go.
Right.
So it's like, quit it. Stop trying to, that's a dumb ass counter argument. That's stupid. That's like saying, well, work ain't for everybody. Okay, it's for everybody who has expectations.
Okay. Here's Vita V.
Like, that's some dumb ass shit. Hey, Vita.
Girl, I'm sorry, y'all.
No problem. She Nurses TV, you were going to school. You were getting your bachelor's in nursing. You were studying. You were finishing school.
You talking to me?
She Nurses TV in the chat. She said she's very sporadic. I said, because you were in school, right?
But it's not the point. It's not a critique on people being sporadic. What I'm saying is that it takes discipline to stick with something to the end. That's what I'm talking about. So this is not a critique on people and how often they go. But what I'm saying is, for people who start their educational pursuits beyond high school and they finish, you will have done everything but hang the sun, the moon, and the motherfucking stars to get that. And everybody's journey is different, but you make sacrifices along the way. And you got to respect those sacrifices. Because oftentimes that sacrifices life and funerals and things like that you couldn't go to because you had an exam to take. And you had to make a choice. So people play too fucking much with people who have already said, I'm not fucking playing with you. So if somebody tells you to leave them the fuck alone and you keep doing it, don't get upset when they burn your fucking ass and keep that skillet warm for you. Don't be all upset. But that's some bitch made shit for you to continue to talk about somebody behind their damn backs. It's like, little boy, go some damn where else and like yourself.
Anything else you want to add, V to V?
Oh, girl, I was drinking. Fine, girl.
Yeah, I was letting V to V get
Hey, Nappy Yankee, can you let us talk? The women talk for a while.
I've been up here, refilling my glass, child. I be wanting to read people. I try so hard in my best just to be left alone. I mind my business. I don't do all much drama. If I see you poking with somebody too many times, then I'm gonna think you're a bully. Then I'll be like, okay, cut that shit out. Then I pop out the norm. But majority of the time, she mind her business. She goes through chat to chat, hi, how you doing, and go in the clouds. I'm in the window. And I'm just trying to figure out why people are trying dead ass on dragging me into some mess. Baby, I don't do mess. This goes for one and all. In the event that binary, binary, not so binary, whoever, ordinary, all ordinary, whoever the fuck you want to be today, in case you don't come because you've been summoned, sir, I just want to let you motherfucking know, stop fucking with me, yo. Stop trying to test my gangster, sir. That slide shit you said at 7:39 p.m. up in PhotonDNA chat. Yes, the fuck, I got timestamps on this motherfucker just in case motherfuckers get retarded and don't want to remember the shit they say and type. Yes, and I screenshotted that bitch. So just before y'all think I'm out here tripping just to be tripping, no, I'm not tripping. I was minding my good business and he thought he could shade me. Baby, don't come for me, sir. Sir, this ain't what you want, sir. Please leave me alone. Go be great. Go do you, boo. You're not going to be mad at me because I make a firm decision not to include myself in your mess that you and Star got going on. I'm grown as hell.
Thank you.
You're not going to include me in the mess you got going on and mad because I made a decision not to say nothing about it because I don't know what the hell you talking about half the time.
But Vita, my good sis.
I hear back.
Can I please?
It might be me. Let me try to hit this before me do that. I might work. Yeah.
This is what I don't understand. Can you try to help me understand this? Because you've been in this sector longer than I have. Like I've been in a little over a year. Why does he think that it's cool to keep giving off this little dick energy?
I don't know because I don't fool with no. To be honest, off this app, I don't communicate with now one of them. So I don't really be knowing I don't know if he be trolling, if you serious, if y'all really do think that. That's too much for me to think about on a daily basis. I got shit to do. Like I want to go. I had a kind of. It was an awkward day. It was bitterness today, and it was happiness because my family was around. It was happy, but I had some hurt in my heart today because my mom died on Christmas Eve, 2010. Yesterday was Christmas Eve, and this motherfucker is trying to fucking shade me in the comments. I didn't come on PhotonDNA to have no mess and no problems started. I came in there to enjoy the show. That was this was the prime example of you play too fucking much, nigga. Stop playing with
some
me.
Little dick ass energy. It's like, nigga, take that shit somewhere else.
And then when I pop off on you, you gonna be upset because, hey, I'm disrespectful as the fuck. Like, I will disrespect the fuck out you. Like, don't make me have to be a savage. Because I really, it's crawling up my spine and it is creeping up my legs and everything. And it's shaking all over me. And I want to be petty as fuck. But I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to go into the new year and not cuss a motherfucker out. I really
trying to be an adult. But you can't.
I'm trying to adult this shit with a retarded motherfucker right now. And I just can't. And I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is your issue, my nigga, with me. I said I don't involve in mess. Respect my motherfucking decision, my nigga. That's what the fuck I said. Don't involve me in the stuff you do. I do not approve of trolling like that. I don't approve of spreading lies. I don't approve of going from here to there with a bunch of shit. That's not what I do. That's like a gossiping ass fucking woman. Women do that shit. I don't do it like silly women do that shit. I'm not a silly woman. You should know what one is. You were a preacher. The Bible, silly women. You know what the fuck that is. Stop playing with me, son.
Does that shit.
Leave me the fuck alone, my nigga. I ain't said shit to you. I say leave me the fuck up out of it. Respect what the fuck I say, just like you respect I did it when he said he ain't in the middle of it. Show me the same motherfucking respect that you show him.
He doesn't respect black women. He doesn't identify.
I don't know what your problem is, son, but don't bring it here because I'm vicious and I'm disrespectful as the fuck, and I will go ham. I'm trying not to do that. I really am because I like you in a certain way. But never get it twisted. Can't nobody ever pay me to go along with wrong is wrong. I don't give a damn what the fuck you trying to say. I don't want motherfucker shit when a motherfucker wrong. I'm not going to uphold you when you wrong, but I will uphold you when you right. But it's the principle of the thing. I don't know who raised you, but that's how I was raised. Hey, but that's my fault because I jumped up in the motherfucking snake den with these motherfuckers and got bit. That's my own motherfucking fault. So I get to take the L on that part, but stop playing with me, son. You don't want nothing to do with this right here. Let me alone, son. I'm trying to tell you, take that shit, take that on to the next person. Come back to me next year around July and see how I feel. We can probably do this shit again. Like, take a rain check. This month, don't try me. Do not try me because I'll go straight to the left. I don't have time to explain myself to grown motherfuckers who know what the fuck they doing. You know what you doing. Stop playing with me, son. For real. On everything I love, you finna get it. Let me alone, because it's creeping up my spine. Let me alone, because I would do a whole line for the rest of the month on your motherfucking ass. Please leave me alone, because you know I will roast you to hell. Let me alone, son. Please, get your ass on. Leave me alone, and I'm not gonna tell you no motherfucking mouth, because the next time I'm not gonna be so motherfucking nice, for real. And I'm trying to do right and not cut you all the way out like I want to, because I want somebody else's shit. But trust me, I ain't nothing but a flick of the switch, baby, and I will light that ass up. Stop playing with me, son. Let me alone. I don't care what you do. I don't care if you go back and replay this, have a whole synopsis, have a group meeting, take a picture, or write a book about this motherfucker. I don't give a damn. Have a whole thing tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and Thursday. I don't give a damn because I said what I said. Let me alone. So if you're going to review this, repeat me saying this because you obviously don't get it when I say it the first 3 or 4 fucking times. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't do what you do. Respect my motherfucking decision not to get caught up between y'all because I thought we was cool with everybody. So I don't pick no motherfucking sides. I said what I said. No, respect my shit and respecting my motherfucking name, nigga. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm going to go mute and shut the fuck up.
No, you listen. No, shit. He needs it. But check this out though. Let me see your transcript. Stop playing with me says now he's gonna double down. I bet. Well, stop playing with me. First of all, what's good with you? He can double down on this. The money I pledged to him, I'm gonna give it to Shakim. How about that?
Ooh. And
How about that? So let that be your new narrative.
But you wanted to go over there and hang out in the smoke guy because you was mad at what Nikki said to you. That's why you are over there hanging out with AAS and she don't even give you the time of day. You still ain't getting $300.
Thank you. But here's the other thing. Remember when Rev G refunded my money? I gave that to Shakim too. So as I said, people keep crossing me. It's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just keep showing love to Shakim. He'll take it. My money is always good for him. Always good. And for the record, this is the only sector that says, oh, cash apps and super chats, somebody trying to control me. I don't want your money. No other sector on YouTube refuses money. And again,
nobody.
I don't want to control you because I run my own business. See, when you have business of your own, you run it.
Right.
And again, I'm solid. I'm solid out here in these streets. I'm still waiting on people to refund me my money since you think that my kindness means control.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So put that on your channel and roast on that shit. Roast on the shit that because you're an asshole with little dick energy, that I'm gonna bloodshot Kim with that money. Damn shame, make it make sense.
The guy that sent you an induction and take your money.
Which one is it? Guess which one it ain't? It ain't binary code or none of its goddamn personalities.
That is funny.
EDD or not. EDD or ED don't matter. I try to be supportive of somebody else going through a process that I went through and try to be proud of you. So just because I offer you a little bit of criticism, then you're going to run and, call mommy and daddy. I got a mommy and daddy too. And they don't care about me.
And I would just like to throw this out here. Can you please stop putting me into sectors or whatever you're doing and shit binary, because I don't know nothing about the hypocrisy sector or whatever you're trying to throw me in. I am my own person. I walked in this motherfucker by my goddamn self, and I'm going to walk out like that. Thank you. I'm in a pull up or shut the fuck up sector. I'm in my own sector, and that's with the period. So I'm going to need you either pull up or shut the fuck up. That's the sector I'm in. I'm starting it today. Any takers? Do I have any family members down there who would like to be a part of the pull up or shut up sector? Because damn it, you're getting on my motherfucking nerves. Like if you're not going to pull up and explain to me why you fucking with me, I'm going to need you to keep my name out your mouth, sir. Thank you. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. I'm a mute.
Me, Vita.
Can I join? Can I be the secretary? I take really good notes.
I want to be
the like, come on, sir. Like, why me? Why? What? Did y'all not know I will cuss you out? And
right, because he's clearly the president of the little dick energy sector.
Hold on, y'all.
Hey, Sparkle, what's up, mama?
Hey, Sparkle. Hey, Identity Withheld. Hey, Propane Oakland. Say hi to your Mrs. Oakland and your cat named Dammit. Hey, Josephine, the chat sector.
Stop playing with me. I got shotgun, boo. And I ride and slide at any time, okay? I ain't scared of none of you motherfuckers. Friend or foe, it don't even matter.
I swear to God, I'm going to start throwing people in the can't get right sector in a minute. I'm going to start throwing motherfuckers in can't get right sector because nobody can't get right. Like, how many times I got to tell motherfuckers, leave me alone? Leave me alone, sir. I feel like saying, like, I got to sing a song. I got to write a song. I got to rap it. Like, I'm not sure what I got to do. I got to write it in blood and put it in font and make a little dance and walk across the fucking screen or something. Like, come on, sir. Like, yes, I'm going to talk about it till this motherfucker show up. So I'm going to roast fuck out of you. I will come back momentarily because I'm going to be doing this throughout your whole life until his ass pop the fuck up. I'm going to be acting kind of stupid.
I did block him on one or two of his channels. So he has to come over here. He probably got
He got about 19 motherfuckers. He can come. Look, he got 19 different motherfucking accounts. He going to bring his ass through here some motherfucking way. He get through any other time. Bring your ass, my nigga. You've been summoned.
The black account, because that's the one I want to see. Where's the black account?
He can come under blue, green, yellow, and purple. I don't give a damn what motherfucking color he come over. He come all the motherfucking stars of the goddamn rainbow. I don't give a damn. Bring your ass, my nigga, because you've been summoned. Please come through. You had so much to say, sir.
Principal's office.
You've been summoned, sir. Come on, you in demon time, whoever time you want to be on, I want you to be on my time. Bring your ass. Come on, sir. Let's just get this done and over with so we can be great. And I can go on give me some rest because I'm finna eat this motherfucking edible and I'm finna get on your ass. So your ass might as well show the fuck on up because I'm gonna be clowning tonight because I'm drinking and I ate edible. So I'm gonna be clowning. So y'all gonna get whatever it is, come out. I'm a mute.
And bring your sidekicks.
Oh Lord. Hey y'all, just so you those you came in, we're talking about the events of Antonia versus Stargate. It started out on the Sector TV He had a discussion about should an unkept woman still be protected. He was talking about sometimes you get carried away, also known as Carrie Ann. You know that he doesn't like her. And at the 1 minute and 53
I'm
minute
sorry.
mark,
This might be
Carrie
me, but
Ann
what's a unkept? What's an
asked,
unkept woman? What the hell is that? It's
yeah,
unkept. What that means? She nasty. She got the next woman. What the fuck does that even
he
mean?
was
What the
talking.
fuck does
Okay,
that mean?
he
Just
has
talking about
Carrie Ann on
4C
his
hair.
thumbnail. Yeah,
Okay,
he
I'm
has
gonna
Carrie Ann on his thumbnail, and it's Carrie Ann is cute. I didn't see anything wrong with her picture, but you know he doesn't like her, and so
Well, he was roasting her, to be fair.
yeah, he was roasting her. And then Ives came up to defend her. It's like, hey, why are you
She
doing
wasn't
this?
really defending Carrie Ann. Let's say that for the record. She wasn't really defending
I
Carrie
thought
Ann. She was defending her hair and
okay.
talking about how women, you know, if they feel comfortable enough and things of that nature, you know, that's really not a reason to call somebody ugly.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just be fair. You know, again, it just so happens they were talking about Carrie Ann, but it was the hair issue.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's where, you know, Star came in wrong as fuck.
Yeah. Cause she
because
made
I
it
was
about
confused. I know when none of that was
herself.
about. I don't go. I like that. I said that's that stuff. I don't get involved. But that's why I said I didn't have it. I had to have an opinion on it because I didn't know what the hell nobody was talking about. I was like, "Well, y'all arguing for what happened?"
Right. Identity with hell.
I
Carrie Ann is not
I just don't know. I just like that's why I never got involved because I didn't know nothing about it. So I didn't have no opinion on nothing. So I'm assuming that's what they're angry for because I guess they thought I didn't pick their side of the boat. I guess I didn't know I was supposed to pick a side. I thought I have my own mind. I respect my own thoughts, and my thoughts tell me mind your motherfucking business because bitch, you don't know. So that's what I did. So I'm still. You got an attitude because I choose to mind my own business. Like the fuck. I'm a mute. Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
He showed up. Let me see your transcript. He said, "Where the money at?"
Nigga, really?
Make me give it to you. Oh, I know
I'm glad you came.
Pocket. Shakim has it. That's right. Remember, y'all just said I was giving it to Shakim. So Shakim has it. Now go over there and go see.
Here's the thing. Hey, not so binary.
I'm so glad you said. I'm so glad you came. I'm sure am. I'm so glad you did. Come on in the room. Please come on in the room because I got some questions for you. And why are you fucking with me, sir?
Well, I'm gonna drop off because I don't fuck with little dick energy.
I don't know nothing about it.
Okay. All right.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Those are the people that you turn down. Little dick energy. You know that.
Hit the like button, y'all. 42 in the chat. 24 likes. Come on now. Hit the like button.
Because I just want to know why.
The
questions.
StreamYard link is down there, binary.
Don't be scared now. Come on now. You got so much to say, brother. Come on. Baby, I ain't going to cuss you all the way out tonight. Maybe.
Not all the way out.
Not all the way. I'm on somebody else's show. I wait for my all the way on my own show. So I can get the flag.
Said, come on in the upper room.
Yeah, come on in, son. You've been summoned, sir. Because I have questions. Because you're going to explain to me what your problem is.
Oh, bitch, Nary doesn't feel welcome. Oh,
Well, you're all welcome. What you mean you're not welcome? We left the door open.
If you wasn't welcome, we would have blocked you already, but no one's blocked you. You're welcome to be here.
Oh, don't be scared, everybody. It's okay because I can talk from here. You can type from here. Hell, I don't care how you do it, but I'd rather you come and on the scene so I can talk to avatar to avatar. I mean, for real. Like, I mean, you started this. Remember, you tried to shade me in these comments tonight.
Hey, Muslim. Hey, New Covenant channels.
You're going to explain to me why.
Hello, everyone.
You ain't got to go get Star and nobody. You can come by yourself. I know she your best. Come on. Come on, sir. I know she your best. Come on. You don't need her. I promise I won't put an AK in you. Come on here. Come on, sir. You all right? I won't cut you. Come on. Just a little bit. Come on.
Well, what did you say? Come on. Oh, V2V, can you email me the screenshot?
I
He
sure
act
the
like he
hell
don't know what
can.
the problem is.
Oh, I will show you the motherfucking problem. And also can tell you too, yes, not so binary. I have a question. I was in DNA's chat this evening, and as I was minding my good business, I was talking to We on Lock. He asked how I was doing and so forth, and I answered. And underneath there at 7 o'clock and 39 minutes, not minutes, but that's the time that it happened because I got a screenshot. Hold on, I'm finna send it to you. I would like to know why you decided to go and
Trey,
in
what high
your
school did
chat
you go to, bitch?
Why
tell
you ask people
you
in high school to go to?
I went to the inner city one. Don't worry about it, baby. Don't worry about it. I still made some shit of myself. Trust me. Trust me. I'm doing very well. Thank you. Have a good day. As I was saying before I was really distracted, ADDD, work with me, people. I was minding my business, and you decided that you wanted to put. It's a good thing that you let.
Identity with hell so funny. He said Vita trying to lure binary onto the panel with a king size Snicker bar. Ah. Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you. I don't.
Okay,
I don't hear
Vita,
Vita.
Vita, you still here? She probably went to email me that.
Please boost Trey up out of here.
Mike, can one of y'all take care of that?
Can't be a dickhead on Christmas.
You had Sonic the Hedgehog as your Abby. Really? Disrespect. Thank you, Josephine. But hey, it's 50 y'all in the chat. Please hit the like button. So glad you came over. I have pinned in the comments for you 2 videos that where the discussion started from yesterday and came on to today. Hey, Ebony Woods, and we're just trying to figure out well, at this point, why binary get in the middle of women business? So,
Cause he's a bitch.
and I have been noticing this thing too since Thanksgiving that I don't know what it is. Like I mentioned earlier, I just noticed binary got more time in his hand. Just like me. It's the holidays. We had a whole week off for Thanksgiving. Now we're in the Christmas break. Also, on the Star Wars too. It's like y'all just keep having arguments with a certain group of women, but I don't see y'all having these same arguments with the men in this sector. So, do you just got it out fast or what? Or what? Are the other people? It's not as much fun because they know you. What? Hold on, y'all.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to know what the shade was about. I just want to know what I didn't know why I left. I didn't know I was in. I didn't know I was blood in, blood out. Somebody tell me, when did I join a gang? I already told you I don't do gangs. But yeah, I'm just trying to understand, sir, why did you feel the need to try to shade me in the comments in DNA's chat tonight? Your turn. You go. I'll wait. I'll shut the fuck up. Because obviously you have an issue with something, like you got something on your heart and you in your feelings. So I need to know why you in your feelings, because I felt that it was shade to me for you to say something off the wall to me, not hi, how you doing, how you been, nothing. But that's the first thing you say to me when you see me. Don't no shade at me, sir. I'm not the one you want to throw shade at, because I'm shady boots. I will embarrass you. Stop playing with me. And I don't care. Like I'm saying, leave me alone. Like I don't know how you feel. I don't know what your issue is. Leave me alone, sir. Like, for real. You too old for this, sir. You almost 50. Come on, man. Like, you closer to 50 than me. So shit, hell. The fuck? You know better. Point of matter. Like, come on, man. We adults. We parents. We got shit we got going on. And this is what you do? Like, because you need some content. So you willing to throw me out here to the motherfucking wolves to try to pick it with me? For what? I'm trying to figure out what your problem is, sir.
Okay, so here is the hey TMK Media. So glad you're here. All right, so here is the screenshot at the 7-minute, 39-minute mark. And this is not so binary. It says at VDV, a solid exit from the fam was a wise move.
Like, where in there when I say binary, talk to me about anything? Like, what are you talking about, sir? Like, you can see at the bottom, I'm talking to We Unlock. So where in there, anything I said warrant you to say any of this shit to me? A silent exit from the fan was, I move away from crazy shit. Like, you like mess. I don't like mess. Respect my decision not to get involved with whatever you and Star and whatever the hell y'all got going on. I don't want no part of the shit you do.
Oh, you mean, is he talking about like when you said you don't want to be a part of CoFam HQ?
I didn't say. Look. Somebody showed me a clip or somewhere in there. Yeah, I never said I didn't want to be a part of HQ. I said I am not involved in mess. I am on nobody's side. I don't get involved with your spats between Nikki and them. At any point, have I ever talked to Nikki? Have I ever said anything to you concerning binary or Star? At any motherfucking time? No, I never have. I just don't. I don't fool. I don't fool.
Talk about.
Right, we don't even discuss you. So you're asking me to make a decision between. That's why I feel like you're trying to be mad at me because I'm like, I don't got nothing to say about you to her, and I don't talk about her with you. So obviously, I don't want to be in the middle of y'all shit because I'm cool with both of y'all. I thought, but you want to be motherfucking petty as fuck, and I ain't got time for the petty shit because I'm an adult as hell. I'm adulting. I like adulting. Adulting makes me mind my fucking business when ain't nobody fucking with me. So I'm asking you, stop texting me doing this shady ass shit in the motherfucking chat every time you see me. Just don't say nothing at all, like you been doing. I don't say shit to you, don't say shit to me, and we keep everything G. Period. See how nice that
I don't have nothing with binary. He's got something with me.
I don't know what his motherfucking issue is. Let me do what I do. If y'all don't feel like it's an issue, be an issue. Yeah. But I know when somebody's trying to shade me, especially if that's the first thing you say to me. Like, I've been in the chat since earlier. Ain't nothing in the chat the whole time. Everybody that had been in the chat saw me say anything to binary. Not so binary, whoever binary you want to be today. Did nobody ever can say I said anything wrong to you. So what was the warrant for you trying to shade me on the low? Like, I know shade. When you try, don't try to pull no problems out the way. Don't try to pull no problems out where there ain't none. Okay, baby, this ain't what you want. Like, for real, let me alone. For real, because I don't do mess. You trying to bet because you need content, and you know that's what keeps people coming back to your page. When motherfuckers want to do this content, they want to argue back and forth. Hence why these men out here just watching y'all women argue left and right. Stop that fucking arguing with them motherfuckers. You know tonight was a spectacle. It made everybody on the panel look like Boo Boo the Fool because everybody arguing and the men sitting back laughing like a motherfucker. Y'all don't even catch it. Like, and let's go to the ladies because we all ladies. If we all being real, we all sisterhood and all that shit like that. Y'all was really up there looking real crazy tonight. It was for everybody's entertainment, but at the end of the day, like, what did it solve? Everybody was kicking back like, there's some entertainment for Christmas right here. Like, for real. And like, I know we better than this. We never used to argue. Never. It always be the dudes. We just be sitting back looking at y'all as the men argue. Then all of a sudden, all the women at each other's throats for no reason. Over he said, she said, oh, I heard, I don't like what you say. Okay, that's the life we live. You're going to go through the life, and everybody not going to like what you say. It is what it is.
But that don't mean you got to go in the middle of the bullshit.
This is like, what
and that's on God. Like, we grown. Like, come on, ladies, let's get back to when we was all just trying to build and shit. I know y'all don't want to hear that, but at some point, okay, we got the fuckery. Just let the dudes do the fuckery. Come on, ladies. We a small group of people. Just like the dudes do the fuckery. It more entertaining when they do it. After a while, it sounds like a bunch of cats fighting, and then they're gonna lose interest here in about a week or two. They're gonna be like, okay, yeah, that's what they're gonna do to us. So let the men argue, and we just sit back and laugh at them. I'm gonna shut up. Go ahead. I'm gonna mute.
No, you're right. Because I noticed, like, when I guess you say the AFWs or less people were being AFW and the good guys went away, it was just like, okay, you're not part of a group. It's just like individual. Then it was like all the trolls, I guess, became more censored or whatever. And so now it's just, I don't know, it's just run amok. Then I don't know.
Right. And that fell apart because of another messy ass man.
Yeah.
What is you, child? If you don't get up out of here, I'm
So
sorry. I was
Binary,
a
you not coming up
parenting.
here?
You know how that
You
goes.
just gonna be trolling in the chat.
I guess I'm really done with it. I didn't warn you. I ain't gonna say it no more. A hard head make a
Okay.
soft
All
ass.
right. Bye, Binary, or not so Binary.
I done said what I'm gonna say. You've been warned, sir. You can go ahead and review this. I know you're gonna have a review and have a whole break this bitch all the way down to the flow. But at the end of the day, I said what I said, and it's plain as day.
That's
Leave
because he don't have no
B2B
content.
alone. Period.
He doesn't
Go
have
back
any
and
content
review
because
all
he lacks
that.
personality.
I want you to go back. I want you to listen to up from the top. As soon as I came on here, I want you to go back to listen what I said and how you play too much.
Hey,
Because I meant that shit from my heart. You play too much and you picked the wrong time to fool with me. Like I said, you should have did this shit back in the summertime. Like, come back on July and we'll revisit this and we can have a whole get out. And I give you what you want. But this month, you picked the wrong time, sir. Really, you really did. You play too much, sir. You don't know when to quit. Because I really want to cuss you out. I really want to do, and I'm doing my best. I'm trying not to do that because I have a little bit of respect for you. Because I see you halfway be wanting to do right, but you a snake, sir. I can't fuck with you like you a snake, and I can't get with that. I can't get. Well, I don't like snakes, human or reptile. And what you're not gonna do is you think you're gonna keep trying to bite me. Like, dog, don't try to bite me. To stay away from me. That's my fault because I jumped in the motherfucking bin with a snake and got bit. Okay, then I take that L on that. That's my L. That's my fault. I can admit when I fuck up. But can you admit when you need to sit the fuck down and say, okay, I'm going too far. I need to shut the fuck up. Give this shit a rest for a little bit. Go do something like all day. Come on, man. Don't do this. Go about your business, son. Please. Hey, Joe. How you doing, girl?
Hey, Josephine.
Hey, Shakim. So not binary is still so broke.
Damn.
Hey, everybody.
And he's so not even chat anymore.
I had a little run.
He's scamming.
Oh yeah, so I had a little run or whatever, but I just wanted to say,
hey Joe.
Hey, Vita, my husband walked by. He said he said you were right. He agrees 100%. He said he a man, and they just sit back and they be watching and laughing. So he said she's right. I said who was right? He said her. I said oh Vita. He said yeah, she's right. And then he walked away. So I had to come up here.
I'm glad I got a witness. Thank you, sir.
I had to come up here and tell you he agreed with you.
Josephine, but that's what dudes do with little dick energy.
No,
we gotta know when to stop by taking the bait. They be baiting y'all, and I be like, "Ooh, don't take the bait! Don't take the bait! Abort mission!" Yeah, some of y'all take the bait. Don't take the bait. And I took the bait this time because I felt like, okay, why are you doing it? Which I'm trying to get down to the reason what his really issue was, because I'm trying to figure out where did this warrant from. And the only thing I could think was you was mad because I did not see your way. I didn't go along with the picking, and I didn't say shit. So that's to me told me, bro, you're a snake. Because if you respect identity's decision not to get involved, why can't you respect mine not to get involved? Right. I'm cool with everybody. I don't do drama. That's catty stuff. That shit we did in high school when you motherfuckers didn't have no friends. It was like the jocks and you have your thugs and you got your little cliques. And no, I don't click up with folks. This is why I don't get in with folks. I don't click up with folks. Because when they're wrong, they don't want you to tell them when they're wrong. They want you to pat them on their back and go along with their bullshit. No, I ain't never been raised like that. No, when you right, you right. I will uphold you when you right. But when you wrong, I'm going to bust that ass because I'm your motherfucking friend. So you say. Right. I'm your sister. We all the same, right? So y'all should be able to tell you when you fucking up. Stop you fucking up, son. Like, for real. Like, come on now. We all see it. It wasn't like you weren't warned. Come on, man. If everybody keeps saying stop binary, cut it out, let it alone, you keep pushing the envelope, keep pushing it. Eventually somebody gonna push back. And now you mad because somebody told you the truth. Get over your motherfucking self.
I'm like Suge Knight. If you don't want men,
All up in
instigating
your
all on the
videos.
panels, all up on the videos, going back and forth, come to the chat section.
For real,
Wait,
welcome
now
to Death
Vita just
Row. Like
introduced
now.
something to pull up a shut up chat sector. So we got 2 sectors we can go to.
Now you can say I'm in a sector to pull up or shut up. That's my sector. It's come with exclamation points on that bitch. Like pull up.
What I noticed, and I'm just gonna put it out there, what I've noticed is that you have someone in the sector that's half-witted, that's kind of like a simple-minded person. And so what the person does is they go on different panels. We could say her name, Stargate. She goes on different panels, and whenever she jumps on the panel, she doesn't really understand the context of the conversation at all. She gets up there and she kind of remembers the last panel she was on, going back and forth with somebody, and then comes there to kind of, go continue from the last time. And so what the men in the sector do is they kind of play on that, because I think that it's clear that we all know that she's kind of half-witted. And so it looks like we're all attacking her because we get frustrated, because we don't, being growing up as from, there's growth with women. And the older you get, the more, growth that you have. And when we see a woman's not growing, we kind of get frustrated. And so the men capitalize on that because they know this is this half-witted person. So it looks like to me that Binary took it upon himself to protect, because that's what it looked like on the panel. Like, it was kind of like they both, after a while, you could kind of see they were tag teaming. He's
been doing that for weeks. He's been, like I said, he's been doing that since Thanksgiving. She had a problem with, first it was with Carrie Ann. Carrie Ann called her stupid, and then it was like she continued on the next panel, and all of a sudden you hear Binary talking about, well, I really don't like Carrie. Something's really, really wrong with her. And I'm just like, wait, where did you get this from? So, because you're defending Stargate.
Yeah, but I be trying to be like,
and it was like it started there. I'm like, then it went to someone else. Yeah,
I'm like Vita. I try to stay out of it because I know that she's kind of half-witted, right? And then they, they want to boost her up, and they set her up, and then she's getting, now, it looks like all these women are coming at her. When you had even Miss T Free doing the same thing that I did a while ago. Don't you remember, Nikki, when I came on the panel and I was just trying to explain to her that she didn't understand?
Yeah.
And that what she don't understand is that when a woman gets straight frustrated with her because they're trying to explain to her, this is not, I'm very versed in the English language. I know what I'm saying. Okay, you're still spinning it. Then there's there's this understanding, like maybe you just don't understand what I'm saying. But some women just get frustrated and then they just attack her. Like, you know what? Stop talking to me. They call her out her name. But so it looks like we're attacking her, but we're really not. But at some point, you have to say to yourself, listen. So a lot of us have been gentle. We try not to come at you, but now you letting these men boost you up and put you on panels and put you in situations and call you, a thug and this and this and that. And now it make it look like all these women are coming at you when we really were trying to say, listen, this is what's going on. So,
I have never called Star out of her name.
You never did. And then she was still trying to make it about like you was somehow disrespectful, but you were not. And it was like, why are you taking it so personal?
Yeah.
About everything.
So, it was all fun. This is my thing, and I think I've said this before if no one's ever heard me use this term. Self-correct. At some point, it was all fun and games. Like, it was fun at some point. But then now we're at this place where we're like, listen, if you want to troll, go troll the fellas, go troll everybody else. but there's people in the sector that don't want to participate in that, so they're no longer going to participate in what you're doing. So let them go, right? Let them go, because they stand on what they saying and saying, listen, we don't want to participate in that. Go troll the men. Go over there and troll Smoke. Go over there and troll. But when you're pinning women against each other, that like, I want to know how it's comfortable to troll, to protect somebody that's more half-witted, but not protect somebody that has a mental illness. See, that doesn't make any sense to me, because once you realize the person has a mental illness or something going on with them, you troll. We all have held Carrie accountable. People forget. I came on Carrie's panel and I told her, but I'm not mad at her.
Yeah, and that's why I didn't understand when Star said, "Oh, they never held you accountable for your actions." And I was like, well, we tried to. We did that on my show.
On different,
I said, but just like you, Star, brought it in the chat, I said, you don't want to be held accountable for your actions either.
Right.
You want to just put it out on somebody else.
And Carrie took that live down, but I was one of the first people that said something on a platform, and people forget. I mean, YM, she kind of did a video to kind of like show that the people that really kind of let her know like this ain't right, and then we keep it pushing. Nikki has corrected her in her comments. I remember going to see a comment and live, corrected her then, but what they want is us to kind of like, we're women. And we we fall out a little bit, or we disagree, but we still kind of ride with each other. But what we not going to do is let a man attack us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just not, when we feel like, listen, this man is, instigating something between us, we, even if we fell out, we kind of say, no, you can't participate in this. This is us. This is something we got going on. You might be watching from the clouds, or you might be in the chat laughing today, but tomorrow. But my thing is, when are we allowed to self-correct? Because at some point, I used to troll the bullies. I don't like people that bully other people. But my question is, when are we allowed to say, okay, this ain't fun no more. Like, I don't really want to be, this ain't entertaining anymore to me. This seems like,
why don't you do something more challenging?
Yeah, I mean, it's been over a year, so it's like there has to be some type of growth. What other content are you putting out now? Like, what are you doing? And so some people like pull away, and then some people vocalize that they're pulling away, and then some people say, you know what? I'm not going to give you any money for this fuckery. I don't want to participate in that anymore. But to continue on now, this is this new storyline and narrative to get these women to go back and forth. But I think it's deeper than that. I think you have a woman in the sector. Now, I don't think she needs that kind of protection. I think that she needs to interact with women. And then if a woman gets frustrated, she needs to experience what that level of frustration is. Not have a male making sure that he's there to be able to to pull her back or control the storyline. Like, let us deal with what we
and she needs to understand that she is not being ganged up on because of her behavior. Is because you are not listening to one person or two people telling you like, hey, I think you need to look at this a different way, and you still want to do your own thing.
Because one thing that I heard her do that kind of messed me up a little bit, and I'll just put it out there, I don't know anybody peeped it, but she was making fun. Like, we all used to kind of make fun of creepy people, right? And we was like, it was funny back then, because how creepy people was and the way she was long-winded. But one day I heard her, it's like that whole thing what David Chappelle said, when you start hearing the N-word and you think about it, and you're like, they're not laughing anymore. Well, she made fun of the way QT talks. And that right there, that bothered me. Like, you could be mad at QT, you could say whatever you want to say, but she made fun of the way she sounds. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Have you heard the way you sound? Like,
here's my
that's really kind of
thing.
messed up.
Here's my thing. Like, I have.
Look who's here.
Come on, come on. Yeah, I was gonna say something else, but before I say what I'm, before I forget, hold on. Yeah, let me say what I'm gonna say before I deal with you. Here's the deal with the cash apps. Okay, as adults, please don't ever feel that you're gonna give me a cash app and think that's going to buy me as a person. Like that, don't do me like that. Do it because you saw that what I was doing was good and you wanted to take a part in what it was good, something that was good and for a little girl. Don't give me a cash app and then expect me to go along with everything that you ever say and do and think that's supposed to be okay. No, I'm not going to do it because that's not being real with me and it's not being real with you. And what kind of fucking friend, if we supposed to be cool or whatever, am I to be fake and tell you something looks great when it really look wrong? That's setting you up for failure. That's not who I am. There ain't nobody gonna make me be like that. I've already been the worst of the worst. I left that old life in the past. Can we not keep stop trying to test my gangster, son? Like what's your issue with me? I'm back to you. Fuck them cash app shit. Binary, what's your issue with me, son? Y'all gotta forgive my child is happy and she back there singing. So y'all gonna have to bear with her.
All right.
But I'm a mute. What's your issue with me, son?
Okay, so for the record, this is so not binary. All right.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
I will speak on behalf
be
of
yourself.
binary. I'll definitely speak on behalf of binary.
Mm-hmm.
His issue with you, what he says is just you were real cloudy on who you were talking to in your last video. And when Stargate and Binary asked you a question, you were really, really cryptic with the answer.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was still waiting. I didn't know if you were done or not. You were having a feeling that you felt that. Are you saying that you felt that I was talking about y'all? If that's what you really wanted to know, was I referring to y'all any point in the video my last video I made? Is that with the Darrell video or the Darrell, or was that the video that Darrell said brought to y'all attention that I said something about you or whatever he said? I don't know what he said.
Right. So the last video I didn't get to catch, or Binary didn't get to catch it. Excuse me for that.
Lord.
He didn't get to catch it yet. But the video that D. Darrell seen that he brought to Binary and Star, that's the video in question. So who were you talking about?
I was talking to everybody in the sector because what I said was y'all pick on let me see your transcripts, and you do. And I said I wasn't going to be on anyone's side. I'm on the side of right, and that I have respect for her. Because what she did when I was sick, when I was in a coma. Because little do everybody know, she's the one that checked on me. Her, Nikki, Carrie Ann checked on me. Rodney Sadler checked on me. When I'm sitting up in the coma, finna die. Because they were going to pull the plug, Binary. That's what I was saying. Don't put me in the middle of y'all mess. See, it go outside of just y'all this petty stuff y'all do on YouTube. Like, I don't want to be a part of that. That's why I don't discuss her with you, and I don't discuss you with her, because I'm not like that. I'm not two-faced like that. What I said is what I said. Y'all pick on her, let her alone. And y'all trying to jump over in the church sector business, not realizing these people will actually sue you. They will take your livelihood and don't care. They will go and destroy the church that your wife goes to, man. And I'm trying to help you, and you think I'll be playing all the time. It ain't even about playing. I'm trying to help you. And you just want to head off into destruction because you see it as views. Everything's not a view. Everything you can't mess with. Sometimes it pays to just listen. That wasn't a shot at nobody but whoever felt they got it. I said, don't put me in the middle. Everybody's wrong. I even sounded to be Carrie Ann was wrong for how she treated Nikki from the part that I saw. What she said, but I was never really a friend and all the other stuff. I said she was wrong in the video. But I still respected her. I didn't disrespect her. I said she was wrong and I kept it pushing. I said you was wrong and I kept it pushing. Because you was. You said you wouldn't have Max said something about your daughter. And I was in the chat the whole time and Max never did. You twisted it. And I said, I don't know if you trolling. I don't know if you chose, I don't know if you and Star got hooked up and said we gonna do this and this and this, because that's what y'all do sometimes. That's what I said verbatim. And that video was up weeks before somebody flagged it. That's the only reason why I took it down. But that Darrell video still up, baby. I don't go back on nothing what I said. I'm 10 tones down on everything that I said. You ain't never ever got to worry about me saying some shit that you know that is not clear. Because baby, I'm clear as day. And I tell you like it is. I don't hold my mouth for nobody. But I'm disrespectful as the fuck. And I will disrespect somebody if they feel like they disrespecting me or trying to come and bully me. Because I don't do that. I don't be in people's business like that. You can ask anybody. I don't be on panel to panel going ham, going from one to another. I said what I said and I keep the shit pushing. Y'all wanted to sit there have a dialogue to have a content out of it, and you was gonna turn in some shit that it really wasn't. That's why I popped off, said what I said, and hung the phone up and went about my business, because I knew that's what y'all were trying to do. So I was gonna cut that shit down at the gate, because you're not gonna do me like that. Don't play in my face, because that's what I feel like you're trying to do. So don't do me like that, because I ain't never did you or Star nobody like that. I stay neutral. I tell everybody on every live, B2B is don't do no motherfucking sides. I'm on side or right. I'm not on nobody's side. Don't put me in nobody's mess. I've been said that. This ain't nothing new. I will always say that. Please respect me enough. You could have dropped that in the IG, son. Like, for real, if you felt that was that big of an issue. Like, you don't even understand what I'm even going through this month. And you pick this time to start popping off. Prime example of why I'm saying you troll at the wrong times. Binary, not so binary. Stop playing with me, man. Don't do this. Don't do me like that. Because I ain't never did nothing to you. Now, regardless if you feel I'm not loyal or whatever, I don't have loyalty on the internet to people I really don't know. I'm on the side of right. And I don't ask of you nothing that I wouldn't ask of nobody else on this whole motherfucking panel. I ask you to be an adult and respect my space, and I'll respect you. Don't disrespect me, I won't disrespect you. And I deserve that because I'm an adult and I have a right to say that. Don't disrespect, don't make me your content in a bad light. Because I don't do you like that. I only come to people that come for me. And that's it. I really do. Unless you come for me or you think you're finna bully, then I'm on your ass. Other than that, I leave folks alone. I go back to the window and I lick the window. And then I leave and go about my business. So please don't do me like that, because I wouldn't do you like that, man. If you felt that some type of way, it was that damn deep and shit, you could have IG, you could have DM, you could have did something. You could have sent that shit on a bird and said, hey, get a hold of Vita, do something. Shoot, Joe's on my page. You could have said, hey, you know how to get a Vita? Come on now. We're supposed to be better than that. So if we fail, why you couldn't do that? If you fail, if that's what it is, why you couldn't do that? So don't try to play me like in my face like we was all cool like that when you couldn't come to me on some real shit. Mm-hmm. On some real motherfucking adult shit. We out here adulting like a motherfucker. There's real shit. People fucking dying. There's all kind of shit going on, man. You ain't got to do everything on motherfucking drama. Don't put me in no drama, because that's not what I'm about. So don't do me like that. And I'm done. I ain't got shit else to say. I said what the fuck I'm going to say, and I'm moving on.
Well, Binary says that respectfully, he understands where you're coming from. Respectfully. But he was just curious as to why you didn't pretty much just clear Code Fam's name and you left the speculation up in the air. That's all.
Respectfully, I'm sorry that y'all felt that I kept y'all on the ringer and that y'all felt that I left y'all hanging some type of way, because y'all felt that, I don't know why you just didn't DM me. Like, you could have been like, hey, you know, blah, 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 blah. You took this. The thing that gets me is that this how you felt. It's truly how you felt. Why you just didn't DM me on the low? Like, literally, my other channel is still up. It might be dormant, but my email is right up in there. Like, you was on my Instagram page. Like, you could have been like, hey, such and such and such. You know what I'm saying? On some real shit. Because you know I don't do this shit. You know I don't do drama. I don't want to bring this shit to let me see your transcripts motherfucking panel. This is not what I wanted to do today. I really was having kind of halfway fucked up day, and I came on here to enjoy some shit. And then I ended up having to do this with you. I didn't want to have to do this shit with you. And I didn't want to have to try to do this shit in public. Because I think we was better than this. I think we should have just DM me if that's how you felt. Like, hey, I feel some type of, how do you feel on this? Like I said, sometimes I don't even know if you and Star are trolling. So I don't know where it's to take you seriously or not. So, because you have to admit, y'all troll a lot. This is what you do. So, I don't know how to take that if you're trying to be serious or you trying to, if you or you playing because you do this. You know what I'm saying? That's just how you operate. So, I don't know where to take you sometimes. But like, if you really felt that way, you because other ways you could have been around it. That's all I'm saying. Like, I understand. I'm sorry that you felt that you was on the fence, but you respectfully, here's my full. Just so you know, this how I feel. I don't do mess. I am on nobody's side. I have no motherfucking dog in this fight. This ain't my monkey, okay? This is not my circus. Like, I don't know nothing about nothing. I really don't know why you and Nick and everybody else got all going back to back. I don't know why Star going back to back with everybody. That's because I have other things I'm doing with my life. So I don't actually know. So I have no opinion because I don't know fully what's going on. I can't give anyone an opinion on what I don't know because I haven't been around enough to know why everybody's going back to back at each other. And to be honest, I don't even think y'all know why y'all going back to back at each other. To be honest, I think at this point, everybody just nitpicking. And okay, we all gonna do that from time to time because we human be people. I get it, but that's real. I don't do mess, baby. That's where I'm at. Keep me out of the mix. That's why I don't. When they was talking about stars a few minutes ago, you see, I stayed on mute. I didn't say a damn thing. I ain't have shit to say for right now. I don't have shit to say, but I know y'all gonna go back. Y'all gonna review this and gonna have something mean to say and all that. And I get it. It's for content. I'm prepared for it. Just know I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say and I'm gonna move on because look, I don't need high blood pressure. Y'all not gonna make me go back to nobody's hospital for no shit. So I say I'm a mute.
No, Binary said everything's cool between y'all, so y'all good. And he, he's pulling for you, and it's all fam. That's what he said. But Josephine up here spreading lies on Stargate. That's the thing. That's the problem.
No, we're not doing that.
So I'm gonna need you to drop off because I want Stargate to come up. I'm sorry, but I can't have both of y'all at the same time. It just don't work. Can't have that. All right. Come on up, Stargate.
I wanted to hear what he said I spread a lie about.
Oh. Well, put it in the chat, please, Binary.
I'll be back. I'm finna go refill. Keep talking.
Okay. Okay. Here you go, Star. Thank you, Binary, not so binary, for coming up listening to Vita V. I think you were listening.
Okay, thank you. So
hey, Stargate.
Transcript. I'm gonna be calm. I promise you. So I'm just gonna say this calmly.
All right.
I felt when Vita said what she said on her video, and I asked her respectfully. I said, "What were you talking about us?" I thought that was fair question, but just to pop off, because I didn't pop off at her. I came to her, I asked her a calm question, but she chose to pop off at me and Binary and use Darrell as a shield.
Was this in a live or was this in a chat? Whose chat was this in?
She came on my show, and then she, when I asked her a question, she popped off at me and left. That wasn't a conversation. It wasn't. So I'm going to ask her to respond to that.
Yes, as I stated earlier, I said that the reason why I popped off because y'all was trying to make this into a content thing. See, I knew what the bait was. See, you want to come so you have this dialogue so we can do all this hollering and yelling and do whatever, because I don't like her hearsay. Like that D. Darrell told me, when you didn't yourself even hear the video, because the videos did stay on my channel for about 3 weeks before it got flagged. So instead of someone getting into an inbox and saying, hey, this is what's up, you took it upon yourself to go on a live to do it and get some content out of it because you already knew Darrell was going to come up there. You always going to do was going to be a thing. That's why I said what I said and sat down because I was like, what I say is very clear. And like I told Binary, I was like, don't put me in mess. I've always remained that. And I'm going to tell you, like I told him, I don't do mess. No one's going to drag me into some mess that's stupid. Like this stuff y'all be arguing be stupid as fuck. So I don't be feeling like I need to be drowned off into that. I don't do he say, her say, I heard you said this, baby. I'm clear as day. And I will tell you to your face what is the necessary thing I got going on. If I feel there's a problem with your behavior, I'm going to say that. In that same video, I told Binary, I feel you're wrong. I feel that you were wrong when you went in Max and said he said something about your daughter because that was not true. That's what I said. In that same video, like all this stuff is out. Anybody ever went to my page? No, I'm repeating the same thing. Baby, I am not ashamed. It is what it is. And I said that just like I repeated another person was wrong. It is what it is. I don't have favoritism when it comes to people that I fuck with. If I tell you the truth, I tell you the truth. Now, it's up to you whether you want to hear it or not. I can't do nothing about if you receive it the way I say stuff kind of cutthroat. I know I'm going to work on that next year, sometime in July, but it ain't going to be this month. So, and I say stuff kind of cutthroat. I get it. I got to work on my delivery just a tad. But at the end of the day, it was the truth. And that's what I said. You felt that somebody told you like I went out and I dog walked y'all all over the internet. I did not. That's what if that's how you feel that it was coming out. I wasn't dog walking nobody. It was what it was.
You actually bragged about it in Max's chat that you checked us. So you did.
Where in it where I say I'm mad that I checked? If you can show me where I said that I checked you.
He privated. I saw you in the chat talking to the other ladies in the chat, saying how proud you were at checking me in Binary. So my thing is so you assumed, Vita V, that we were gonna drag you. We actually did not. So my thing is, you the one with the issue, Vita. You assume things. I was there for a conversation. So you're not woman enough to just say, so you're gonna just brush over that? You're gonna talk over me even though you're whispering? You're not
okay, baby, let me say, baby, you don't want to do this with me because I hurt souls. Baby, you really itching. Baby, you itching. I'm going to tell you about your whole life story and I'm going to hurt your soul.
Vita V. Take a sip and let me say this. Am I hurting? Vita V, I'm gonna mute. Okay, Vita V, I'm gonna mute you.
I'm gonna get her. You better get her.
I'm gonna mute you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You can take a breath. Okay. Stargate.
Yes.
This is what T Pre tried to talk to you about. This is why I said what she said. This is why Carrie Ann said what she said. Please listen to understand. Don't listen to respond. And I think you're listening to responding and not listening to understand.
But she said
and people are getting frustrated with you. And you feel like when they clap back at you that you're being attacked, it's because they're getting frustrated because you are not listening to understand them.
I'm clapping back, or are they clapping at a question I asked? Transcript.
They're clapping back.
No, I never. No. Anytime somebody come for me, it was based off of a question I asked, and because they're not grown enough to answer the question, they get into this beef with me, and they go at me undeservedly, and like so she's actually trying to set up a fight right now. I asked her straight up. Why was she
really? You really think Vita V is trying to start a fight?
She actually said, "You better get her." Didn't you hear her say, "You better get her"? Didn't you hear her say transcript? She said, "You better get her."
Star.
No, transcript. Why can't you be fair? Why can't you be fair?
No, because I'm really trying to understand. You have this. I'm noticing this pattern, and I'm trying to figure out how are you thinking that people who are claring back that they're somehow coming for you. Do you maybe think that you're maybe not communicating effectively to them so that they can respond to you in the way you want to understand? Maybe it's miscommunication.
I asked her a question. I said, "Why did you assume we were going to come for you?" I asked you for a conversation, and she said she chose to actually clap at me in what they call it a offense before defense. She came at me offensively, trying to create a defense. Does that make sense, transcript? I asked her, was she talking about me? Because here, let me also make this because I have to make this clarification. We didn't know she was in hospital. She didn't tell us. How did you know she was in hospital?
She emailed. Yeah, that thing called an email that's been on my page. Yeah, she emailed. Yeah,
Hey,
that doesn't.
Joe.
I mean,
Hey,
that's
Joe.
an email.
A lot of
You know, how did Robbie
honestly,
Santa know how to get a hold of me?
honestly,
Go figure.
honestly,
Let me mute.
honestly, Star, a
Joe,
lot of
can you
people.
please transcript? Can I please?
Okay, Joe.
It's not fair. That's not fair.
Okay.
So my thing is that we did not know she was sick. She emailed you, right? Transcript.
I emailed her.
Okay, you emailed
and
her.
I called her, and I talked to her sisters.
Okay. No, we don't have her email. How did you get her email?
Her email is on her channel, on her about page.
Okay. So we were not aware of that. So, but for her to make a video at everybody in the sector, including us, and say that some people care about me, and the people who I thought should have cared about me, who checked up on me, that's
okay.
not
But what?
So you did hear the video.
But what part are you upset about? Her saying no one checked up on about you, or because you thought you thought she was talking about you?
She actually was talking about us because she.
Oh, you felt it. Okay.
She just said I was talking to everybody, including me and Binary, right, Vita?
So you think you and Binary should have been excused?
Let me see transcripts. Hold on.
She was sick.
I just have to say this. What we're not going to do is make this into my whole video was about how no one cared about me. Baby, you're not going to put that narrative on out there because that's not what it was about. Okay? That was being appreciated for the folks who reached out and looked out for me when they really didn't have to. It was no, if you felt hit, obviously you felt hit because you felt I was talking about you. And so if that wasn't, you was not the first person I thought of when I said that. I promise you, you was not.
Why did you say
and stuff? Because I'm an adult and I can say what I want when I say what's on my heart on my page. Baby, I don't know who you think you talking to, but I'm none of your child. And before I have to read you your soul, I advise you to pipe down because I'm finna read you your rights and I'm finna hurt your soul. Because what you not finna do, I'm not finna argue. I am not finna argue with somebody who has attention problems. I'm not finna argue with a motherfucker who think they finna talk to me all kind of when they have no motherfucking values and look for attention online from other niggas. I'm not finna talk to a motherfucker who don't use edge control. Bitch, I'm not finna talk to a motherfucker who think they know everything and think they perfect and walking around here like a wild ass on the loose. Bitch, I'm not finna motherfucking talk to a motherfucker who think they know everything and think they want to tell somebody something about themselves when they finna be motherfucking lonely in the cat lady in the next couple of motherfucking years. That's why don't nobody want your gut dusty motherfucking ass because you on here trying to spread it right, trying to get a motherfucking attention online from other motherfuckers. Stop playing with me before I read you your motherfucking life. You was sad as fuck. You get on my nerves. Nobody give a fuck about that fake ass laughter and your fake ass outrage. Because you can take that motherfucking ass you on some motherfucking self. You can write a lie about it, bitch. I don't give a you the dirty bitch. You
okay, I just muted both of them. Okay.
No, get her off. Get Star off. This is not the right time for this. Vita does not deserve this. You and I both know how sick she was.
Control panels. I didn't come on. I never came to your panel telling you to control.
This is not worth it. Vita's health is way more important than this argument.
Let me just say this to Star before and Star, you have to go. Star, you're doing the same thing you did earlier on the other panel on propane. I'm sorry, on Photon. You're doing the same thing you did on the Sector TV. You're getting in arguments with women over miscommunication.
Transcript.
Okay, stop saying that. Girl, we are not in elementary and middle school. You
she said she was going to read me my rights.
She's coming for me. She's coming for me.
Wants you to get rid of me.
Then stop going on
panels. Conversation transcript.
Can I just say something?
Stargate, I'm becoming frustrated. Stargate. You're getting the same
transcript. I will go. Thank you, transcript.
Okay. All right.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Watch her go play victim on somebody else's panel.
I don't know the best way to communicate with Star that she is like the empathy, like she should, like how I would have handled it. Like I think it's like a role play thing. Like how I would have handled it. Oh, Vita V, I did not know that you were sick.
So when
She
you made
telling a
that
damn
video,
lie
but
because
but
Precious and I said it on everybody's panel.
right,
Please play the video.
I know, but
She's
let's
telling a
say, but
motherfucking lie. She
I
knows what the fuck she wants to know.
right, but let's say we gave her the benefit of the doubt.
No, fuck that. That's the
But I'm
problem.
saying like no, but what I'm saying is like what I'm saying is like in every I'm just using that as an example, even though it may not happen that way. What I'm saying is what she's missing is that, oh, you were sick. Oh my God, let's disregard everything that happened. I do apologize. You were talking to all of us, including me. And I just wanted to start, if I would have known that you were sick or whatever, I definitely would have reached out to you. Now, instead, it's the opposite where it's like,
she's making it Vita's fault that she didn't say something. Vita was almost in a motherfucking coma, bitch.
Well, what I'm saying is that the communication.
God damn.
What I noticed is that how she communicates is like they were like, did you said this about me, you said this, but she never focuses on the situation
because she don't listen.
Like the situation, like, okay, I did say that, I said it out of anger. I apologize for saying it. Now I know why you responded in that way, Vita, because I like, let's say we gave her the benefit of the doubt. I now understand why you responded the way you did, because you thought all of us knew. Because like I knew Vita was sick, I just didn't know how to contact her. But the thing about it is I didn't take what she said personal. I just took it as she was frustrated that people were picking on let me see your transcripts in the sectors. And that just kind of like, look, I'm coming back from this situation. She was the one person that really checked on me. I come back and I see you guys going at her and doing all this, and she voiced her opinion. And then when I see,
I'm glad somebody got some sense. Thank you, Joe. Somebody give him. Thank you. I'm glad. See, somebody understood it. That's really. Thank you.
That's why you're your own sector. That's
right.
Yeah. And so what Star is not understanding is, instead of her showing empathy or showing sympathy and saying, that is why you went at everybody like you did. And then hearing me and Binary trolling, let me see her transcript. And she was the one person that reached out to you during this time in this situation.
She was one of the two.
One of the two. And I get that that's why you were coming at me. She doesn't push. And that's that development issue.
That's because she wants to be right.
Right.
She don't want to understand. She wants to be right. And she wants y'all to understand that she's right. And she's not.
And so that's where I was talking about. Right. But that's why, like, some women just.
Vita, we were so scared for you. Like, this shit is making me hot because I'm in my feelings. Again, like, that was a bad space. And this was right after you had lost your parents. It's like, God damn it. Do you hear what the fuck she just said?
I mean, for me,
even Binary's response was like, you told him the same thing, and he was like, "Oh,
because he don't give a fuck." You know why?
But it was never. But it wasn't never about a thing. I was just letting people. It's really what Joe said. It really was what Joe said. It was, I'm letting you know, okay, she's not who y'all saying that y'all trying to paint this picture of her. That's not the person that looked chucked up on me. And I just didn't say her. I said Rodney. I said Carrie. I said Nikki. These are people that checked on me. What's wrong with giving honor where honor is due when they did what they did? That wasn't nothing to nobody else in the sector. I'm just saying, this is not the person y'all trying to portray. Because y'all were trying to portray her a certain way that I did not see, who looked out for me, and they did not have to. That was all I was saying. Now, everybody trying to make it wasn't no sympathy thing. It wasn't nothing like that. I was just stating and I'm free to make my opinion. Now, I always just explained this to Binary, and she was really listening, which I figured that she was, but she wasn't. She was in here trying to criticize, and I know she's going to have a live and all this other shit. I really don't care, because I said what I said. I feel some type of way, like, for real. I still got love for you, though, but bitch, I'm about to get on your ass. because you're not finna do me like that. You're not finna start egging people. You want me to join this fight with you. You want to have this, oh, I'm captain. I'm on the dude side and I'm campaigning for him. That's good. Let them stand on your shoulders all you want to. Let them pull you in all kind of mess all you want to. But really, I really don't want to read you, because baby, I was finna tear into that ass so motherfucking hard. You was finna be off this panel and I was gonna have you in tears. Bitch, you really don't
when I
know.
muted you. I was
Like, you really don't know. I was really
but
busting
Vita,
that.
you were supposed to be a part of their team, and that team did not fucking check on you.
Yep.
And
We were
so
just
And by the way, a
times?
lot of people's about pages have their email addresses,
it's like
everybody. And if
you
they
know what the
don't,
fuck you want to
ask
know.
someone else.
The other
Like I
I
say,
have
it was
thing is,
on the
seen slander in
page.
several days. I emailed him.
and the other thing is this.
The same.
It's just like when I observed on D Durrell's panel. When I came up there for the same reason what I was thinking when I was viewing it, that this woman is a beautiful woman with natural hair. Are they attacking her because she's in her natural state, or were they attacking her because D. Durrell and her went back and forth earlier on? See, everybody doesn't remember, but on Slander God, Carrie got the best of D. Durrell
Yeah,
on
she
Slander
did.
God's channel.
On two
So
different occasions.
and D. Durrell's responding to that. So coming into the sector and seeing, she was basically wanting to make sure that this ain't really about the way she physically looks, and because that's beauty to her. But then what happens is, people in the comment section were like, I think people wanted Carrie to not be attractive, because if she wasn't attractive, then they could really run with this narrative that she's, this, look at her nasty personality, and she's ugly too, but she's not. So some of the men were like, being honest, they was like, yeah, she's not, she really isn't attractive. She is attractive. She looks good. She's decent. But what happened there was, she came up there on the panel, and she focused on mostly wanting to talk about her interaction with Carrie, even though
Yes.
I didn't have
Yes.
that interaction with Carrie. And she was like, are you coming at D. Durrell about this? And I got frustrated. And what you're seeing is women getting frustrated with her
Yes.
because she's not standing within the context of what, not understanding the context of what these women are talking about. But for the men who are like viewing it and being heavily entertained, they're like, okay, everybody's coming for Star because they're jealous of her, the way she looks and whatever. And that's not it. That's not it.
And they're acting like Star is their homegirl, but it's like,
No, they not. They
okay,
acting
she's your
like Star
homegirl
is one of the
now, but
boys.
that doesn't make
right.
saying?
And so, what I've noticed in the sector, which is why I kind of like, I was gentle, and then I started kind of, speaking my speech. I can tell that she doesn't understand the context of what a lot, like, it's so centered around her. Her experience.
I was even
She speaks on her experience so much when she's dealing with people interactions online, that she has a hard time dealing with people that speak in just generalizations, context. We speak in generalization, and that's where the education comes from. And what we're seeing in the sector is that those who are educated can package it well, and those who are not educated cannot package it that well. And those who can package it well are being ostracized by those who are not able to package it very well. And so she takes it as an attack, and people using it against her, when you have to have, and I think Nikki said this, I'm going to give her this credit, that you have to have discipline to be this way. I took conflict mediation, so I should be able to mediate any of these conflicts, because I've done, this is what I'm trained to do. So what I'm saying is that I could package it well and put it in context because of my education. I'm not using my education against her. This is what I spend a lot of time being disciplined to do this.
Yeah.
Nikki's been spent a lot of time being disciplined to do this. No one's using anything against her. No one's attacking her. But what happens is when a person, like, I can't tell what level of level you are until I interact with you. But if I'm starting to get this feeling that you just sound like you just being condescending and you're not understanding what I'm saying, I'm going to get frustrated.
Yeah, and I was starting to get frustrated with her myself because I was like, Star.
And I'm just gonna disengage.
How did you make this about you? Like, oh, when she said Vita, somebody, oh, Vita came from me. And I'm like, didn't she just say I did the same thing? Wait a minute now.
Right, and when women get
I always tell people you feel hit. I mean, she felt hit because I did say at the back of the thing. I mean, running hands if you feel hit. I said it. I guess she felt hit. I mean, geez. I mean, to be honest, child, I don't care.
Exactly.
I'm so grown. Cause child, I don't care. This is some petty shit off the internet. If she want to be petty, let her have to be petty.
But when you know when this is the good thing about the differences between all of our personalities, even on this panel, that how we handle our frustration, you can't control how we engage. So when Nikki will disengage. Now she will give you the 2, 3, and the third, but then V to V will give you the 2, 3, and the third, right? So what I'm saying is, and then let me see your transcript. Gave somebody 2, 3, and the third recently too, because there was a level of frustration that women get, and the thing about it is, it's human nature for us to get so frustrated to the point where we're like, listen, I'm tired. I'm done with you. Calling her a bird, calling her a bitch. I'm an asshole, but I play one. But what I'm saying is that that's what we do, and the men, it's all activity, it's all fun and games, but she's never sat down and asked questions because it's like she wants to feel attacked. And I'm saying to her, I'm not attacking you. I'm pointing out something to you that you may not be aware of, you may not understand, you may not get, but I'm not going to engage because I try not to engage with her because it's hard for me to tell if they're trolling, if she's serious, if her feelings are hurt, and like I believe Carrie cut her deep when she called her a bird. And I was wrong, and Carrie got frustrated, and she's allowed to self-correct. She is allowed to self-correct. I'm allowed to self-correct. Nikki's allowed to self-correct if she feels that that's what she needs to do. What's not happening is Stargate's not self-correcting. Stargate doesn't,
because she feels like she comes correct, and you don't.
And you have to have the tools to be able to self-correct. You have to, there's a difference between being an empath where you actually putting yourself in someone's shoes versus you're the person that's in that person's shoes consistently.
Versus a narcissist.
Being an I person.
Can I say something right quick? Hold on, Joe, for just a second. Let me say something. I won't. I know, Sarah, she off in the fields in the window and shit like that. I want you to hear me very well, baby, and I want you to hear me real good. You are not a victim. I am not a victim. We're not fin to turn this whole synopsis into, oh, everybody's picking on me and this is what I said and no. One of the reasons why I popped off on you, or everybody say I popped off on you, I guess I just popped off, because I knew your energy was weird. You came up there wanting to argue with me because you felt hit. Because by what you said, everything you said happened in the original video. So I know you saw it.
Oh, the original video.
See, I know exactly what I said. You saw the original video because everything you said came from the original video. Baby, stop playing with me.
Boom.
I may be a lot of things, but I'm fool. I am not. And what you're not going to do is play like you was little boo-boo. You felt some type of way. And you thought you was going to have me up there because I could tell about your tone. Your tone was off anyway. Because when I came up there and said, well, I'm going to name your mouth. I knew. It's right there, Vita. The link is in the chat. I knew. Because I know how you sound when you I can tell when you agitated. Because I didn't pick up your voice changes. Baby, I'm not no fool. I be in the window for a reason. I can study some of your ways. I know you was already hit, and you really wanted to have me on your show for that reason. You wanted some content. You really wanted to argue with me, but I wasn't going to give you a reason. No, baby, I knew what you was on. You ain't fooling nobody but yourself. You thought that I knew you was upset, and that's why I came with the offensive because I knew I was getting ready for you. I knew because I itched on over there. Just like you sit up here and lie and said I said something about you and binary up in that chat, baby. When show me a screenshot. If I said it, then you should be able to show me, baby. Because I can tell you where you said what you said. It was if I said it, I can tell you. If you said it and I know it, I can tell you. Trust me, I did it earlier. You know, I can be able to tell you why I'm upset. I want to know. I said in the other day, I said I'm about to go be petty up in y'all chat. You don't know if I was referring to you. You don't know if I was referring to somebody in your chat because Flocko name was in your chat. I might have been referring to that. See how you hit? See how I hit you? See how I made a fool out of you? Because I knew you was hit. I knew. You was mad as a firecracker. You thought you was finna go in on me. You ain't finna meet me, Leffa. No, I wasn't finna give you the opportunity. I knew you was upset. Stop playing with me, Star. You can just been real from the day one. You talking about you didn't know the email. Baby, I know you know the email because it's on the chat. It's been on the V spot. Matter of fact, you was the first person on my channel when I first started. Baby, I ain't forgot. I got good memory. I remember a whole lot. You was one of the first people on my chat. When I first started my channel, when my first live, Star came was one of the first people on that chat, and so was Big Man. Baby, I got good memory.
Oh,
so she knows that was in the description. It's in every description. Baby, stop playing with me. See, you can play with somebody. You can play with think everybody a fool but you, but ain't nobody a fool but you. You want this stuff for attention, baby. Stop playing. Let's stop seeking attention because you getting it the wrong way. This ain't where it's at. Everybody looking at you like you boo boo the fool, like you little Timmy dum dum. They laughing at you. So I'm gonna have to just tell you, they laughing at you, sugar. And you need to change how you're being perceived because you've been hopping from panel to panel, acting a hoe for a while. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. I'm gonna go ahead and get you because I might as well. Because you're gonna have something to say and I'm gonna be done with it. You've been hopping panel to panel for a while now. You hop panel to panel, it's always the same thing. You're gonna fall out with binary too. Just like you fell out with everybody else you've been sitting on their panel with. Baby, stop playing with me. This is stuff that you know. I shouldn't have to tell you, baby, you almost 50. Now I could roast you, but I'm finna hurt your feelings with the truth. You need to sit down somewhere and take a good look at you. Look at the motherfucker in the mirror. Because you looking real stupid out here. Like a little silly rabbit. You a silly woman. That's what you are. You what the Bible there is a silly woman. You want attention. You ain't figured out who Star is. You need to sit down and figure out who that child is. Because you looking stupid. We get frustrated with you because this is stuff you should know. You purposely pay a fool because you can't tell me you can be that dumb. Oh, I want a man with a heart of gold, but you can't have a heart of stone. Baby, ain't no man finna argue and buck up with you. They don't want to be equal with the woman that they sleep with. If they want a man, they would go get them a man. A woman's supposed to be soft, sugar. Ain't nobody gonna marry you. You gonna be the cat lady here the next couple of years if you don't change your ways. Because ain't no man gonna put up with it. You have a role you're supposed to take if you want to be married. It is what it is. This is how it is, or it ain't gonna work. You can't be the man too. You got to learn how to submit. I don't care how you say it, you can flip it, you can talk about I want a man who treat me as equal. That baby ain't gonna happen. Because ain't no real man gonna stand for it. He gonna leave you in a heartbeat because he gonna want to marry a soft woman. So them are facts that I spit. Now you can go in. I've been married, baby. This ain't nothing that I don't know. So don't play with me. Stuff that would kill you, I'm surviving. Sit down. You need to get a hold of who you are because you're fucking your image up. Everything about you ain't you. Everybody don't want you. That fake laughing, that get on folks' nerve. That fake persona, people know it's fake. It get on folks' nerve. Men and the women. We get frustrated because you know better and you choosing to play dumb for attention because you think it's cute. If you don't stop, somebody gonna think you able to be prostituted. You the type of person that I swear to God, you the type of person that in Chicago, you be out here getting ready to get pimped. That's how dumb you be acting. You pimpable. You $1.99 prostitute in a minute if you don't cut this mess out. Somebody gonna take advantage of you. And it's a shame I got to tell you this, but I got to tell you. And everybody else wanted to tell you, but I'm here to tell you. Because you didn't overstep and you didn't went too far. So now I gotta put you in your place. Sit down and get a hold of who Star is. Because you looking real foolish out here in these streets. I'm done for right now. Let me mute.
I just wanted to respond to YM and say I never thought that. I didn't think she wasn't smart. So that was I just wanted to put that on the record. I don't think, I'm not saying she's not smart. She's smart enough to know how to, spin a story. She's smart enough to do a lot of things. But I was just focusing on her not understanding what people say in context, and then focusing on what the person said versus focusing on how that person feels. Like, how did you feel when you realized that, nobody, reached out, to you? Did you feel like, did you have an issue with us going after, let me see your transcript? And then you would have said, no, I'm frustrated because of all the fuckery I came back to, because let me see your transcript ain't did nothing to nobody, and you guys are going over here in the church sector, and I said what I said, and I meant what I said. And so that's where the breakdown in the dialogue is. The communication is because you have a person that does not know how to empathize with why the person is coming at you. Like, find out the why, not I'm being attacked. I don't know why. Find out why I'm being attacked. Well, did you say it? Yes, I said it. But you never asked me why I said it. You never asked me why I'm coming at you this way. I'm coming at you this way because you came on the panel today, because I was focusing on this woman's hair, and I was focused on how they were attacking her, and I just wanted to make sure that you guys weren't saying that she was ugly because she's in her natural state. And then she would have said, oh, okay. But instead it was like, well, did you know that she did this and this to people? And the woman said, I don't care about that. That's not why I'm here. So she's not understanding the why. And so I would think that, someone that's very intellectual that's with her would tell her that, no, they're just trying to, you need to ask why, and setting her up for failure. Because the one thing I can say is binary isn't intellectual. So if everybody has friendships with certain people on the back end. There's the internet, and then there's the back end. And like Vita V said, binary should have, at least reached out to her to find out. So, there was a way that he can communicate with her. Same with Star. There's ways that Star can communicate with other people. And like you said, she knew because that information was out there. So what I'm saying is that I'm not attacking Star. I don't think we're attacking Star. I think that after a while, when you stand on your truth and you know how to use the English language very well, because that's what we know how to do. And that's why we have this paper behind us, that she needs to stop telling people that we're attacking her, because we're not. Some of us just get more frustrated. Some of us just tune her out and leave the chat and just shake our heads and just say stuff in the comments, and just keep it pushing. But some of us really stand on what we believe in, and Vita's one of those people. Nikki's one of those people that's telling her, listen, I'm not talking about you. I know how to communicate very well. This is not about you. But if you did say these things, I am talking about you. If you are going around saying that people is using their degrees against them, I don't agree with you doing that. That's it. I don't care about who was saying what. You've always some people just stand on what they stand for. And so all she would have had to say is, okay, I get what you're saying. So, as a person that is educated and has a degree, I could see why you would feel that way. So I would, kind of look at that and think about not saying that to people. like that's how you interact with somebody. You have to relate to them to understand them, and it just seems like the relating is only one-sided. And when somebody can't relate to her, then we're attacking her.
But Joe, one of the things I also need her to understand is one, I don't have an issue with her personally. But two, she's also not up here under her government and professional name. So these lies and these narratives that she's supporting, that's going on or what have you, for her own little kicks and shits and giggles or whatever. No, ma'am, I'm up here under my professional name because I don't have shit to hide. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you playing with me on levels where I don't play with anyone. I don't give a fuck who you are.
And I'm not talking. I'm being perfectly honest with her. I'm not talking about. I told it to your face. So now you feel that if I'm talking about, if you talking about it, yes, I said it. It was me. I said those words. I just want you to go figure out who you are, because you're looking real silly out here in these streets. And I don't want your persona to be. I don't want your image to be messed up. I don't want everybody thinking you were retarded airhead. Why would you want to be known like that as a grown woman and a mother? And I'm not saying don't be proud your baby has graduated with her master's. That's something to be proud of. Girl, and I'm not downing you for that. Girl, you better go ahead. A single mother who got a child who went to college and they get their master, that's an achievement. And I'm proud of you and for that. Okay, but at the same token, you have to figure out who you are as a woman, because if a real woman would not allow to be called deep throat, whatever throat y'all was saying that she had, and be called an airhead, you would defend your own honor because you respect yourself. So you have a low self-esteem somewhere down up in Star that ain't fixed it. You got to fix you, because no real woman would allow that to be spoken of themselves. Because you respect yourself.
That wasn't hers. She's like, oh, I'm gonna take up the slack on this, and Miss, we are unevenly matched.
And I'm not down. I'm not downing you. I don't think. And after tonight, I'm not even making a video about the health or nothing. After tonight, I'm gonna be done with it, because it's what I do. I confront it. I say what I'm gonna say, and I move on, because that's what real people do. We don't be stuck on this internet stuff too long. We say what we say. I say what I say, and I move on. Now she can make all the videos she wants to. I'm not sub to your page no more. I'm not sub to binary. I'm gonna let y'all go be great and do what y'all do. I wish the best for you. I hope you go ahead and get that degree, binary. Hey, ain't got nothing but love for you. But I can't fucks with you no more. I just can't. I think I'm gonna just cut us and let it be good. So now that you know, I won't have to be a part of her Code fam, but we still good. If I see you in the chat, hey, what's up? Hey, all power to the people. But and beans and burritos to you. But other than that, I gotta cut it there, because I gotta know when to draw the line. And just so you good on your end, I'm good on my end, and ain't nobody got no problems and no misunderstandings. I'm gonna be cool on y'all, and y'all can be cool on me, and we keep everything G. How about that? That way everybody ain't in their own world. I think that's the adult thing to do. I could cuss everybody out and everybody get a good entertainment at the end of the day, but nothing get resolved. So I can still do that and go off on you, but still tell you what's real. And that's how I feel. Like, I know you feel some type of way, Star, continue to feel what type of way, but take what I say and consider what I say. Because I'm telling you what's real. And people around here talking about you, boo-boo. You can't tell me ain't nobody talking about you. They talk about you in the chat in your face, and you laugh about it. Baby, that's nothing to be laughing about. Because you were a mother beforehand. You were a mother. You are a woman. You are a black woman. We already got bad people saying that we ain't no good and we this and that and this and that. We don't need that. Now, I can really go in on you and call you all kind of names and talk about you like a dog. But no, I'm going to come to you straight up. Like, for real. Grown ass woman to grown ass woman, because really it's past the point of being funny. It's really sad, and I don't want nobody thinking that you sad like that, because I know you got to have some type of push your bra somewhere because your baby graduated college. So what you mean? You better than what you portraying out here in these streets. I know you got to be better than what you portraying. And I'm telling you, this is what people thinking of you. You may say you don't care, but the reality is that you do care. So I'm saying go and check the motherfucker in the mirror, because you looking stupid out here. And I'm trying to help you. I understand hard head make a soft ass. You may not want to help, and you mad the way I'm delivering, but baby, people didn't try to say it nice. The men didn't try to tell you, and you laugh at it. The people, the women, we didn't try to have patience with you. We trying, but now I gotta cut you deep a little bit, because you're not gonna understand if I say it nice. Baby, you gotta do better. I'm done. I'm muting.
And in the words of another wonderful Chicagoan who is also a sorrow of mine, Selena, she said, I'm going to do what the devil wouldn't do to you, which is leave you alone.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And that's the thing, that's how I feel too. It's like, okay,
I mind
don't
my
want
business, mind yours.
I just, like I said, to me, I have that whole David Chappelle thing going. Like, are they really calling us the N-word? Like, it's not funny. They laughing at us now because it looks like we're all, going back and forth. And so on that, on Photon's panel was a shit show over there. It was all these women.
30 minutes, hour, I was like,
it was like a shit
it's
show.
9 people on here, and there's some people really making sense, but we can't hear them because everybody is talking over each other.
Right, but you got conscious energy telling a woman to stay in a woman's place, and binary egging on Stargate so that women can't handle women's business.
Right.
Yeah. And trolling to the third
even
power.
Al had enough sense to be quiet, and Deacon.
I can't give Al credit for nothing. So
okay, all right.
He should have been.
Y'all wasn't finna get Deacon no chance to talk at all. Deacon knew what to do. He said, "Let me shut up and let y'all go ahead." You know what to do. He's smart. Stay out of women business. He just stayed back and was like,
"It's like get the fuck
I don't know
out
nothing. I don't know nothing. I know the routine. He do code. There you go. That's a man that know the code."
And Deacon was in pocket. That's what he was.
Well, I take it back about Al because they did have to tell Al to leave. Like, hey, Al, just don't come back. Let the ladies stay up here.
No, but it's just that go. Like I said, it's not funny anymore because it seems like they're setting her up for failure and then they're egging her on. And then if it like it's how I feel. If a woman has a mental illness in the sector and talks about that all the time, that's an issue. But then when there's like a woman that they believe that they can have sex with easily or get that kind of conversation with easily, even though I don't think she's easy anyway, then they're gonna root for her. So the thing about it is that no one's really trying to attack her or anything like that. I hope that she doesn't. Well, she might. I hope she doesn't make like a 6 or 3 hour live about feeling like we're attacking her or anything like that.
She might.
But then you trying to turn other women against other women for no reason. Like I don't get that. Like where they do that at?
Yeah.
You going on a smear campaign and then you acting just as bad as ass on her bullshit.
Well, she can make, if that's how she feels, she need to get her. If she feels she need to talk about it, I'm sure she's going to have an opinion. She's going to have an opinion regardless. I know she's going to say what she's going to say. So I'm halfway expecting it, but at the end of the day, I really don't give a damn because, like I say, I don't have to watch it. And when you don't fuck with nobody, I just don't fuck with you. My cutoff game strong as hell. I will cut your ass right the fuck off and have no problem. I have no problem not watching, and I don't know what you said, so I can't respond because my motherfucking ass went there.
Boom. Yeah, that's what happened with me. My walkaway game is so strong that someone had to literally tell me that she was someone told me that she was imitating my voice and that Al made a comment that said that that sounds like her. And so I was like, okay. But I didn't go back and see what was said. But my point is that 1 minute, like, if we're trolling, then I should be allowed to troll back. But if we're being serious and you're feeling like you're being attacked, well, then let me not mess with you. Let me just, mess with other people in the chat, have fun with everybody else, and then you're off limits. And that's how I treat people anyway. If I feel like a person, isn't playing with me and I'm playing with them, I'll just leave them alone. If they don't engage me and they ignore me, I'm good. I just go, on to the next person. But that's just me. Some people do what they do. But how I feel is if she feels like I'm attacking her, then I shouldn't even be a subject of our conversation. Like, she doesn't come on my channel. I don't go to hers. So anymore. But I don't go to hers because, like I said, I've seen I don't like when men are egging women on to behave a certain way, and they think that's entertainment. I didn't like it. I didn't like it when they did that with Smoke's channel, when they had when they used to have those ladies' nights. It was just this one ladies' night where I was there, and I just looked and I said, this is just, they got these females on here to be like entertainment for these men, and these men are just
I was in the chat. Well, I was in the cloud of bushes, and I was watching, and I was like, because I was doing ladies' night with my other friend, Roxanne, but it was different. Like we were, and I was just looking at this like, okay, what's going on?
So I was happy. So I was happy when she went over there and she became part of Cold Fam and all of that, and was a part of that show and everything else. And I supported her channel and everything. Mm-hmm. But what I do notice is that you can't just be trolling and engage. And she did fall out with Binary for a short while, and then they made up. So it's not just females. It's anybody that if she disagrees or she feels threatened and we don't apologize for it, then we're definitely we're one of those women that are attacking her. Now when Carrie was calling all the women in the sector B words and this and this and that, I didn't take it personal.
I didn't either.
Me.
She was just mad, and she was just throwing stuff out there, and that's why I didn't take it. That's why I didn't get into the situation with Nikki and Carrie. I fucked with both of you, and I don't have no input because I'm like, I don't know what the hell went down. I'm like, I missed the whole live, and I was getting clips, and I wouldn't feel like, well, I'm not going to research that crazy shit. So I'm not even lie, I wouldn't. So I didn't say nothing. I didn't talk about Carrie with Nikki. I never talked about Nikki with Carrie.
And I forgave her and moved on.
Yeah, exactly. I just don't. I'm to a point in life as an adult. As you get older, you would think these people who are older have a little bit more wisdom. Life is already short. I don't want to be arguing with a motherfucker online. I have to argue and deal with the hardness of life as it is in my real life. I see the worst of the worst at people's absolute worst. I see it. So I have to deal with that in my real life. I don't want to come to the internet and argue with people every day. Maybe once or twice a month. Okay, maybe once a month. Okay, I can go ahead and cuss a person out. Okay, that's fine. A little release. But not every day. I don't want to do that every day because I see enough doing life. Like it's cool for a little bit, but damn, every day.
Yeah. Well, what I'm just saying is, if you're trolling, you're trolling. But if you instigating and if she like, for example, he showed up, she showed up. That stuff right there. Okay, you going over here? Let me get over there too. Oh, they talking about me. Okay,
they're another AAS and Rev G, where one shows up, the other one comes.
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
I said it. And if they
don't let that marinate because I don't know what to say. So shit.
Right, but if they don't like it, do something different.
Everybody don't have to be everybody's content.
Right.
And if you want to troll, look, there's ones
so many other people who want
that smoke, huh? They want that smoke.
Right, but if you want to troll, respect those who don't want to troll and leave us the fuck alone.
And then we're good. I'm good at that. I'm like, look, okay, I ain't gonna mess with this person. And the best way to get on their troll skin is to ignore the troll. So, you ignore. But if you ignore me, I just move on to somebody else. But
also, if they're in the chat and you don't want to be triggered by them, you can block them.
You can block
them. They're in.
Yeah.
You won't.
And I figure as adults, I think at the point that we should be understanding adults that we should know that we should be able to go to anyone's chat and be comfortable. Just because somebody don't fuck with somebody that you don't fuck with, that you fuck with. I mean, I don't think you should have to choose. I think you should be free to be great. Like, go where you want to go. Like,
that's true. But
just because you just like me, that's just me. Like, I'll go anywhere. Like, when all that stuff broke out with Photon and Carrie, and I was like, I don't know what's going on, but let me go here and be nosy. And then when I don't want to hear it anymore, I click that shit right on off. I was like, y'all crazy.
Y'all hang about my business. What do you need me to repeat? What I said about Carrie Ann?
Or the part where she said Binary and Star are like Rev G and AS.
Yeah, that part.
Is that what?
Yeah. But that's just like me. I'll stay in the closet in some lives and just enjoy just watching the chat or watching the content, or I'll
Y'all be
engage,
funny as hell.
and then sometimes I just engage because it's just fun, especially if they like having a little roasting session. I'll like roast a little bit, have fun.
Yeah, because occasionally I come on out the cloud, excuse me, out the clouds and clown a little bit.
Sir,
And stuff, and then I go back in the window.
Procter and Gamble, okay? It's Proctor Walden. I know you can read.
And the good part is like I don't have an issue with people going to other people's chats, like and then they come to mine. But what I do have an issue with is if someone's like reviewing my video, and then you like, oh man, this person's making fun of you. It's like, okay. Like those things. I'm like, or they're trying to, because I'm gonna miss a lot of things, because I think that when you do start making your own videos, you do miss a lot of things that go on in the sector or what was said. So you rely on other people's content to kind of see what's going on and stuff like that. But for me, just reviewing my video for content when I'm a small person is kind of crazy. Well, and the thing about it is, if you don't want that smoke, and I'm just saying, and I'm saying this to Star, personally, because she's not on, but if she was on the panel, I would say this to her. If you don't want that smoke, right? And you want me to go back and forth with you and sit here and review your content, which I'm not, that's not what my channel is about. Don't do that to me. Like, don't be sitting on a live talking about, just because I use, because I think one time we were talking about married men and a woman talking crazy to a married man. Mm-hmm. And the only reason why I take that personally is because I'm married. And I just can't see that happening. Yeah. So it was just like a topic, but it was just that situation happened. But there was a topic where, like if you're cussing out a married man, should you be doing that? It wasn't just like a person. Like, I don't think I wasn't internalized it. Yeah, I don't want her to internalize it. I just think that way overall. Like, So that's my personal experience. Like, if that ever happened to me, this is how I would handle it. So I don't want her to internalize like, if she's sensitive, right? This is how I feel. If you're sensitive and you feel like you're going to be attacked, or I'm the kind of person that will attack you, or you feel threatened by me, then I think that you shouldn't review my content. I won't review yours if I felt that way. You know what I mean? It's like, if I felt like you were attacking me, and I felt like you were coming for me and you were doing all these things to me, I would not troll you. I would feel threatened. You can't have it both ways. You can't feel like people are coming for you, attacking you, and doing this and this and that, and then trolling them at the same time.
Or getting on a panel and saying something to them, but then when they say something back, you're like, oh, you're coming for me. Wait a minute.
Because if we're trolling,
you came up there like you got sent for. So
now if they're making jokes, like, what I'm saying, they're joking about what I said or what I, how I said it, that's one thing. But if you're triggered by me, then you can't use the guise of trolling if I come for you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they're doing that as
okay. Right, but you also can't troll with somebody who's not trolling with you, and then be upset when they pull up on that ass.
Yeah, right, that's true too.
Especially when they told you to leave them the fuck alone.
So if you and then what you should, so like if Photon is reviewing my video, and you're all in the comments laughing and kikiing about what I said, right? And then, or trying to make a little, side remark or comments, and that all I do is joke around and troll anyway, but you've triggered by what I said, then maybe you shouldn't review my content. Like, I feel like you shouldn't use that excuse that people are attacking you or coming for you if you are that, because that's what the problem is. I can't tell if you're really trolling me or are you really attacking me because I said something you didn't like. So, because like for me, you know, she been saying things that I didn't agree with for a long time. And I just say, you know, I just say things and just random things, but I don't attack her personally because I don't know her personally. And plus this ain't my world. Like I mean, I met you guys. I like the way you guys get down online and stuff like that. But I'm not, you know, we don't have a personal relationship to the point where she, like I said, my biggest thing that triggered me is that the way she was making fun of the way Cutie sound. Like she was frustrated. See, when you're frustrated, you mad at somebody, that's one thing. But when you are emulating that person's voice and trying to make it sound like it's whiny, and you're triggered by that person, and then you turn around and say, "Oh, that person is picking on me. That person is coming at me," then that's a problem. Because you don't have to say nothing about that person. And I don't like how people in the sector will go from panel to panel or go from chat room to chat room to talk about people that don't even view that person's content, so that when they come, like, you get side, how do I say? So let's say you only go to Binary's channel, right? And so this person has gone to D Durrell, has gone to Slander, Remix, everyone's channel, and just kept mentioning your name. So the next thing you know, you go in Binary's channel, minding your own business. They trolling you, but then you look at the chat and they're attacking you. And you don't even know why these people are coming for you, and that's all because they've gone from channel to channel attacking you. So that's what I noticed that's going on in the sector now. And so you can't, yeah. But when you can't say you didn't,
that I don't go to because I know, like, okay.
And that's what they be doing to you. And that's what I know is that they did to you. Let me see your transcript. What they'll do is all these people just came out of nowhere because, you know, a couple of people that went over to the church sector. We knew nothing about it. And then we're supposed to go along with what they're saying because somebody sent them over here to attack you. I'm in the chat having a good old time, doing my little roast, and then I see these people calling you all out your name out of nowhere that's never been a part of this. And then they think that we're supposed to go, "Oh, y'all protecting her, y'all this." No, these people came out of nowhere attacking her personally. And we don't know who these people are. Yeah, we don't know who these people are. Like, we don't know who these people, where these people come from.
Go talk about your own fucked up people, okay? We'll talk about our fucked up people over here.
Yeah, it's like when you went all the way over there and you brought these people in over here for content, but at the same time, they're attacking you personally. And it's
then
like,
people were telling me, "Oh, you brought these people over here." I said, "I've been over here a year in the Umar Johnson sector. And people know that I have church related content. Where you been? You weren't interested in that."
Yeah, we went, yeah. Because
that's how I knew who Let Me See Your Transcript was, because I know her from the church sector. I've heard her from the church sector.
Yeah.
Like, cause I've been on both sides. I've been flip and flop. Like, I literally started off the church sector first. That's where I first started popping up through these YouTube streets. I just always stayed in the window. And then I was watching Lennon one day. I don't know how I ended up on Lennon's channel. I guess it came in a recommend. I started watching him, and then I started getting on over here. And then he started doing different videos that wasn't Umar Johnson and stuff like that. So I go back when he was doing Umar stuff. So that's how long I've been. I just stayed in the window. Like, I never came out the window. I just came in because I was going through a lot. So I didn't want to come out and chat and all that stuff. So when I got over here, so we're down here in the ghetto. We were down here in the ghetto a little bit. You got a goddamn project bitch over here with some of these people, because boy, they won't let you be sedity or abuse you. You got to go full blown hood. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to cuss on your channel today. Let me see. You might want to edit some of my parts
That's
out.
okay.
Sorry, you had to mute me because I almost went. Ooh, I was going to go to 0 to 10.
Oh Lord, I was
I,
like, when
I
I
had to
saw
bring
her,
it
I was like,
back.
oh Lord.
I had to bring it back. I had to bring it back. I went from 0 to 10. I'm so
And
sorry.
I
I was
was
acting
trying
a
to tell
fool.
people, get her off, get her off, get her off. Don't let her do this. Get her off.
I was going for 0. I saw my spirit rose up, and I told you I was creeping up my back and up my spine, and it just, it just
Right.
came
You
out.
said that when Binary was up there, and then she come up here with a foolishness. I'm like, God damn it. How
Because
many
I
times
thought it
can
was
they
squash
let
after
her
binary left. I
do
was okay. I'm good. He good. He good. I'm good. Let's move on. And then I guess she felt I guess she wanted to stir the pot a little bit, but everybody, she really felt hit. So
it?
I wouldn't try to. I went from 0 to 10. It was creeping up my spine and everything, and then my arm
And what
started
does she
twitching.
mean by I'm sorry. What does she mean by something you said in Max's chat?
I don't even know
Because
what the hell she
I
talking
don't
about.
remember
I
you saying
think, I
anything.
think, I think. Let me tell you what happened. Because I V because this is how I saw it.
I'm
Because
barely in this chat.
it was entertaining. So V was having a good old time in Max's chat. She was
Thank you.
typing away, having a good old time,
Type it away.
and Max was reviewing Binary's chat, and because the whole thing was that if I troll and do the same thing they're doing, they're affected by what I'm doing. So they were over there talking about D Durrell, and they had said Vita's name. And Vita said, "Did I hear my name?" That's exactly what she typed. Did I hear my name? And she said, "Be right back." And she left. And then somebody, I don't know who said it, they said, "Is that Vita V in the chat over there?" Right? And then Vita V came. Somebody said Vita V dropped the link. Dropped the link for Vita V. That's all we heard. And then Vita V came on the panel, gave 2, 3 in the third, and I think it was because they were using her. It had nothing to do with D Durrell, because I remember it was something out of context, like as it sounded like you was a part of some, or you knew something, and you was like, I ain't know nothing. Went over there, gave them the 3, the 2, 3 in the third, and then she was like, was she talking to me? And Binary said in a little soft voice, I think she was talking about all of us. And she jumped off the panel, and she came back, and then you said something, and then you were like, okay, I'm back now. I had to tell them something. You said something like that, and that was it. And then you just kept watching the show. You didn't say nothing else after that.
Wow.
But we were
Merry Christmas,
reviewing it at the
Stephanie.
same time.
Hey,
Diggle,
Stephanie, thank you
diggable
so much for the
logic.
$20.
See, after I left, I didn't look back. I didn't go back. I didn't go back to see if I had a response or a comment or a question. I just kept it pushing. Like I say what I say, and I move on. And I went back and enjoying the show because I was enjoying the show before my name got popped up. And y'all know my rule: don't say my name in your mess. Y'all know the
And
rule.
it
I've
was
always said
and
that.
D Durrell wasn't on the panel and none yet. It was just like they were saying something about it, and it was like they said your name, and all I saw Vita type was, "Did somebody say my name?" Because she was shocked to hear her name. Like, we were reviewing their video because we were trying to. I guess Max was trying to show how if you troll them, this is what they do. so we were all over there, but I think yeah, and that's what happened. And you can't, like, you literally just jumped off the panel. It was like she was in shock because she really didn't know who you were. She really was like, was she talking to us? Like, was she And Binary's like, I think she was talking to all of us. And that
Yeah, see,
was
I didn't
it.
hear that last part. I came back to the
Right,
next
because you
chat and
came
went
back
about
to
my
the
business.
chat. Yeah.
I did. I had handle my business, and I said, okay, so why? I was like, because I know I said I'm gonna go find out what my name is being brought up, like, because I wanted to know, because I really was shocked. Like, wait a minute, hold the hell on, beep beep, hold the phone. I've been in the window. I've been gone. I ain't said shit. So what the fuck they talking about? Let me go find the fuck out, because I heard
But
my name. I
but
mean, you
see,
would
they
you too
didn't
if you heard
know.
your name.
But see, then they didn't know they didn't know we were watching that video at the same time. Because even today when she brought it up, she really did not know that Max was reviewing the chat right then and there. And she did not know that you heard your name, and that's why you came up there. Because D. Darrell wasn't on the panel yet or anything. They just said your name in a way where,
that's why I knew it was bullshit.
We didn't
like,
even know.
The tone was weird. And you know how if someone happened to see you or they just talking about you in a playful way, the tone is different. You can tell when someone's playing and when somebody's agitated. So I can hear it. And I was like, wait a minute. That wasn't, hey, V to V, you said something in a funny way. And if that was that way, I wouldn't have warned a response to it. But I felt like, I was like, wait a minute. You didn't say my name incorrectly. The tone was off. Like, how dare you? Like, I was like, wait a minute, let me go find out what the situation is. That's it. I didn't, whatever she said, she thought I said, I didn't say, because I know what the hell I say. At least sound like me, baby. If you gonna make some shit up, baby, please sound like me, because I'm real direct, and I gladly, I own my own words. If I said it, I'm like, yep, show the fuck did, that was me. I have no problem owning my words.
I probably can scan through and find it, because I know I can see, I even though it's not live, but I can, but I don't think it went down like that. I don't think that they knew at that day that because that live isn't no longer available. So, but I don't think they really know that we were actually reviewing the live at the same time. We were listening. We're all in there listening, because she didn't start from that point. She started just from the point you came up there, as if you might have been listening from the chat there.
Yeah, no, I wasn't listening from the chat there, girl. I know I wasn't paying no attention.
Because they're just, yeah.
She's a star. Like, I happen to subscribe to a lot of people, but if you have a live, I like to catch you live, but sometimes I don't, and sometimes I just don't want to hear certain people's voices. It's just what it is. Everybody don't want to hear my voice, so they turn and keep it pushing. There's no offense. I get it. There's nothing wrong with that. I get you, but it's just I don't jump in her lives a whole lot. Like, and they're long, so I can't sit there. Yeah. I got kids. I got shit to do. Like, I can't sit on the internet. That's why my lives don't be more than like an hour and a half, because I got shit to do. Like, I just do. So for me, that's a long time to be on a live. So I can't sit there like that. That's why I couldn't sit through binaries a lot, like not like that anymore, because his lives are long. But I noticed I can only do so many minutes, and then I got to move on because I get antsy, and then it's kind of repetitive after a while. Because we all know the same people. We kind of know, okay, by now we know the shapeshifters, we know the different names. It's funny, but after a while it gets redundant and you want something new. So, I move over. I'm in the travel sector. I'm all over there. I'm watching white people build shit out of nothing. It's fascinating. I RV in some shit I'm not going to be able to do. So, living in a van, like, that shit's funny to me. Like, I get a kick out of that. So, I don't always be over here.
Videos.
A cat and a dog. What?
No, I'll be watching cat and dog videos.
Like the cartoon?
That's what I do. Huh?
Oh, you
like the cartoon cat dog?
No. Cat and dog. Like videos about cats and dogs.
Oh.
That's what I watch.
My husband's playing with his new toy.
They got that's the whole dog sector, the whole cat sector. There's cats and dogs with channels. I'm thinking about my own dog. Like, should my dog have his own channel?
Oh, damn. I'm just gonna go white people build shit. That's exciting to me. That shit's fun as hell. That looks so amazing, but I can't do nothing. Apocalypse come, I'm just gonna be a dead some bitch, because I'm not gonna go. I can't do nothing.
No. I'm ready for the zombie apocalypse.
No, I can't. If these bullets run out, yay. Sayonara.
I'm going to
y'all come to my house, because my grandson got us ready. We got.
I'm gonna get to where I live. I'm gonna be there. This is not. What is that one show called? What is it? When that lady, she keep coming back. She keep getting killed and coming back. Residential Evil. Is that what it is? She keep coming back every time they kill her. She come back.
Oh, because they keep making copies of
her. That's. I don't want to be like that. So no, just let me go ahead and kill me. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and hit that button.
No,
Yeah,
I don't
no.
want
You act like they ain't finna eat me. I ain't gonna be walking around eating booty. No. Just go ahead and kill me. No, baby, no.
You said you're
I
not gonna
got
be a
AIDS
zombie.
and corona. No, baby, no. Just go ahead and shoot me. It's okay.
No,
Just
I
give me
want to
one
be
to the head.
alive.
Give me two to the chest and two to the head. Go ahead and knock me out of there. 'Cause don't let me have to survive eating ass. Hell at all.
What zombie movie are you watching? Where
I'll
they
be
eat
watching them.
it?
You know them movies, zombie, apocalypse movies and shit. This edible must be kicking in.
Okay. Someone to the RV
Right.
in the tiny house. Oh, someone to the preppers. Okay, I've heard about those people.
Apocalypse
Well,
break
listen,
out. Just
ladies, I'm
kill
gonna
me.
have to go because I'm gonna watch this rerun of Power real quick. And
Oh yeah, I was about
Oh
to say
shit.
it's
Okay.
getting me almost 3 hours when
Oh well, damn. I ain't been on
B2B
here too
said
long.
long lives. I'm like, we've been on here a while, long while.
Oh my god,
all
my
right,
child.
Joe, V to V, and let me see your transcripts and the chat. As I said, Clark, you know what it is. Stephanie
All
Copper,
right,
you
all
know what it
right.
is. Diggable Logic, you know what it is. Let's see who
Hey,
else we
Diggable
got around
Logic.
with us. Miss T Pre, I need to get my damn T-shirt. YM,
Battle
are you still in there?
CJ.
You know what it is. Madam
But for real, I'm sorry
C,
I
you
had
know
to
what
hear
it
me
is.
fuss on this here Christmas. I do apologize. I had to hear me here
No,
fuss for a
no,
little
no.
bit.
We had to get down to the truth because it was just it's just oof.
Oh,
Last
and
24
Teresa
hours.
Jackson, you know what it is too, boo. All right, good night, y'all.
Good
Good
night,
night.
And Star,
Nikki.
if you
Thank
hear
you so
me,
much,
even though you get
Josephine
on
and
my
B2B.
nerves, Merry Christmas to your old hard-headed ass. Even though you got on my nerves tonight,
Yeah,
Merry
Merry
Christmas
Christmas,
to your
Star
hard-headed
Binary.
ass. We gonna pray. I'm gonna pray for you anyhow, cause baby, you need some work. But baby, that's okay. We all need a lot of work. But Merry Christmas to your little big-headed ass, binary. You too, and to
Yeah.
your family and stuff. I don't mean no harm to nobody. Like I say, I still got love for people though. But like I said, when I get on your ass, I get on your ass, and then tap you in your ass and go on about your business. Don't mean I ain't show love for you, but yeah, it is what it is. Y'all know I got a good heart somewhere. I'm gonna get on up out of here and see y'all later. Good night, Merry Christmas to the chat, and I will see you guys later.
All
All
right. Merry
right.
Christmas. And let me
Merry
just say,
Christmas. Thank you,
Merry.
Josephine.
Thanks for
The
having me. This is the
chat
first time.
sector.
This is the first time I've been up here. But Merry
I
Christmas to
thought you've been up
everybody.
here before.
Have I? Sure, I can't
I
remember.
remember. You know what? You know what it was? I think it was that live that sometimes I get carried away was on.
Oh, yeah. But no, I wasn't on that one. I was in the chat. I was in. I know this is the first time
Oh,
I've actually been up.
was that Kitty
Yeah.
one and Brown Sugar Baby?
Yep. That wasn't me.
Okay. Okay.
But
Well, I enjoyed having you, Josephine. I would love to have you again.
all right. Well,
When is the next live? When is your next live?
man, I was gonna see y'all. Y'all had me up here. See, I'm glad you went live because I was like, if y'all don't want men coming all in on the channel, distracting you from the panel, talking about $820, just come to the chat sector. No, I'm just kidding. But no, you guys have a great Christmas. But maybe close to New Year's, I might go live.
Oh,
Just to
okay.
have fun. Yeah, I'm trying to make a video, but I'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
We'll see. It's the holidays, but thanks
Yeah.
for having me. And I just wanted to say, Star, have a Merry Christmas. I don't hate you. I don't feel any ill will against you. And Binary, I don't feel any ill will against you either. So Merry Christmas too, if you're listening. And Clark and everybody else. Bye.
Okay. Bye. Okay. Merry Christmas, everyone in the chat. To all the mods, that's and / content creators, Sexy Toy Lady, Clark, the Friday Charlatan, Teresa Jackson. Hey, I Sleep. Diggable Logic, Vita V, Nikki Sitting Pretty, Miss T Pre, Stephanie Collins, Madam CJ, Book. Who else was in here? YM. You need to go check out YM's last 2 videos. They were great. The Sexy Toy Lady, Nova Real Show. If I forgot you, but on my head and my heart, DJ Drama, Shakim Raw exclusives. I think I saw D Derail in here. Bare Perspectives. Identity Withheld. Chat Lives Matter, aka JJ, TMK Media, Antonia Barnes, and Tasha Willis, Dog Cigar Mafia, German Aboard. Who else? Who else? Mickey Seem Pretty. Vici, Stop Playing With Me. And shout out to Stargate and Binary. I know you're in different territory. But like I said, I don't hate you, but you're not my enemy, but you're not my friend. At least I don't think you're acting like one. So if I see you in the YouTube streets, I may say hello or I may not, but I don't feel like going back and forth. Okay. Like everyone said, I don't know if you're trolling or being serious. That's why I don't go to certain chats, or I'm in the clouds or in the bushes. Don't watch videos. I mean, there's a whole bunch of other people you can want to troll and kick it with or whatever. Yeah, it's oh, here it is. Ice. That's where it is underneath my name. Thank you so much, Ice. So, Stargate, because someone responds to you in a way that you don't like doesn't mean they're coming for you. It may be miscommunication, like you may need listening to understand, not listening to respond. It may be on both ends. Okay, but it really was kind of concerning when you said, "Oh, BDV came for you, I didn't come for her." And you said something about eyes in the last 24 hours. Like, that's a pattern that I think you need to like really sit down and think about. Okay. Shout out to Sometimes I Carried Away. She's back on these YouTube streets. I know our last encounter was not great, but I wish her the best. So, oh, thanks. Shout out to my boy, the dog. Yeah, he got to have a rib bone today for Christmas. He's in bed. He's doing good. Okay. Okay, I'll check as soon as I get off. I'm on my phone with this and I can't check the thing. So, yeah, so I think some people need some therapy, some talk therapy, some group therapy, maybe some one-on-one, some journaling. There's a lot of I need to do a live about that. Different types of places you can get therapy. Yeah. So, but yeah, y'all go check out Lennon Honor. I think he was on his replay. I think Max V was live, and I forget who else was live. But Stargate Binary might go live too. So, but thank you so much for being here. Almost 3 hours with me and my friends. Nikki Sitting Pretty, Vita V, Joseph in the chat sector. If you see any people that are in blue, most of them are content creators. So please, please, please go check out their channels. Okay? We have other content besides the sector content. We do, I promise. We do. Okay? All right. Thank y'all so much. Love y'all. See y'all later. Maybe going to another movie tomorrow. So maybe doing another movie review. So check out that. So y'all have a good night. Or if you're in a different time zone, good morning. Talk to y'all later. Bye.